Dude, we totally ought to do that with just us.
Sucks. We'll do it live.
We got to.
Cruz and whiskey.
Okay, there we go.
Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruz and whiskey. Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruz and whiskey.
Welcome back to Cruisin' with Steak. Grim Steak here, coming at you live on Grimerica FM. It's Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. And we have an amazing show coming at you. Tons for all you thousands of listeners out there, our millions of fans across the world. Thanks for tuning in. First, I want to say happy birthday, James Cruz.
Yes.
Thanks.
Fuck yeah, man. 42 years old. It's the secret to everything. You just got it.
I was wishing earlier. I was like, oh man, I wish I was 45 from for our Lord and Savior, President Trump. 45.
Oh, okay.
45.
I see what you're saying. I'm 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been way sweeter. Well, dude, when he wins 2020, we'll be able to celebrate your 45th birthday.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, we got it.
That'll work.
So we got James Cruz with us tonight.
Thank you.
Of course.
Does he become the 46th president? If
That's
it's
what I
No,
was
I was
literally
How
was
epic
just
would
going
that
through
be,
my
dude?
head.
He'll be
I was
45th.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Okay, thank you. And we also got Jerry Cthulhu with us.
Ooh, hello there.
Yes. And we also have Bill.
What's up, guys? Love you. We made it. We survived
made it.
another week of coronavirus.
Yes, we did. We're winning. And we also got that guy.
Will you partake of that last offered cup?
Yes.
No.
Sure.
And we got Flavortown.
I'd just like to start off by saying I'm not inclusive. I like to wish a happy birthday to everyone.
Oh, what a dick move, making us look like a piece of shit. You son of a bitch.
Just flexing
Just flexing
over
hard.
birthdays.
Birthday flex. And we got Mellowhorus.
Good to be back, y'all. How's it going? Yeah,
Great.
yeah. All right.
And saving the best. You know, I want to say that one time, I'm not going to name any names, but I got accused of being misogynist for always introducing Suzanne last. Like, why are you always introducing Suzanne last? And
Seriously?
it's like, listen, listen. I saved the best. I saved the best for last.
It's like, you know how in like really crappy TV, if they pay a really good actor to be in it, the last thing you see is featuring.
That's right.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So now you have to say featuring.
Featuring Suzanne.
Hello, my millions of fans. Thank
Millions. There's trillions. The stream can't even hold all the people listening right now. Everything's breaking. It's pure
System
madness.
overload.
There's so many people.
Why can't I hold all these fans?
It's a space madness.
It is space madness. Funny, yeah. So coming at you from Corona Central in California.
There we go.
They're like 12 miles from
Topic
me.
number one.
Well, I think. Well, dude. I mean, we've like that's been like the last 3 shows coronavirus, but it's still here.
It's a thing.
and it's there.
It is still here.
And I think we may have solved it, you guys. Cruising with Steak Discord solved what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5G.
It's confirmed.
It's 5G.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's all 5G. Although I think InfoWars posted an article weeks ago about that.
Yeah, but
I gotta tell you, it's
InfoWars.
5G. I know it's 5G.
We don't know.
Really
probably
mock
5G.
them.
Those goddamn Clintons.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, they were throwing people into Faraday cages. We saw it happen.
See, that's
That is-
literally the only like either that's just a total LARP, like it's just completely for the like social engineering aspect of it, of just
Right.
like getting people freaked out,
Yeah.
or it's that like that's I don't know. I don't really see any other reason you would do something like that.
So it's a last-ditch attempt to derail President Trump from getting reelected.
It could be. Well, okay.
I think I said that. Didn't I?
Absolutely.
It's gonna, if anything, it could halt the election.
There will always be another ditch. There is no last ditch.
Well, didn't they just enable 5G in China? Or in Wuhan, to be specific?
In Wuhan,
Yeah.
No, they didn't just enable it. It's been going there that was a test bed
since
for it.
November, is what I read.
5G's got nothing to do with this virus unless the frequencies are
does.
unless it's mutating the virus inside people.
No, I think the point is it's EMF hypersensitivity, and 5G is part of that. Like, it's not just specifically them turning on 5G. It's the fact that there's EMF everywhere, and if you're more susceptible to EMF because of something that carries some kind of, I don't know, virus that makes you more susceptible to EMF frequencies, then maybe it's possible.
We don't know.
Maybe they're just weeding out the chaff.
5G is perfectly
Whoever can't
safe.
handle 5G, you die. Sorry.
Pretty much.
I thought you meant the chafe.
Probably.
Between my legs, the chafe.
The chafe, you just blame 5G.
I'm going to talk.
Oh,
like
that's
Alex
the
Jones
shaft.
Oh, good, Jeff.
Oh, man.
Isn't
Oh,
there
Adam
for that?
Tarsis. Yes, what's up, Adam? You snuck in.
Hey guys, happy birthday, James.
Hell yeah. I was waiting for you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna hold a contest tonight. We got 9 people in here. How many times do you think we'll have dead air where nobody is saying anything? I'm gonna say at least a dozen. Where everybody will just fall silent. And I love it.
I had someone
Baker's
ask me
dozen.
We're gonna have a dead air pool.
Dead air pool.
I had somebody ask me how we're all on here and we don't talk over each other. I'm like, oh no, we totally talk over each other.
Yeah,
But
well,
then
it all
there's a
depends
lot
on the
of times
subject.
where nobody talks.
Yeah, because like we'll get excited and everybody will want to say something about something, and then other times be like, I gotta go pee or something. You guys got this. Or half
I'm
of
not
the
really
chat's
interested
AFK.
It gets crazy. Yeah.
But I think we do a pretty good job.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think the main reason is when you hear dead air is because there are so many people, and you don't want to step over somebody by interrupting them, and that happens all the time.
That is true. I don't know about you guys though, but if there's like more than like 3 seconds of dead air, I instantly start to get this exploding anxiety inside of my body where I just gotta do something.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, what's going on right now?
It just means we're comfortable with each other and we don't always have to speak.
That is true. That is true.
Finest of podcast content is people perfectly knowing when not to speak, even though it speaks for 45 minutes.
Let's just enjoy
I do
the
want to
silence.
wish everyone a happy National Pancake Day.
Is that today or tomorrow?
Thanks,
It's
Jeff.
today.
You know what else
Damn,
I
I
want to
missed
wish?
it.
I want to wish Jerry a happy birthday because you had a happy
no, that
birthday in
too.
between
Yes.
shows.
I did
Between
last
shows,
Thursday.
Last Thursday, man. Happy
And
belated.
so did
Jerry.
Keats. So did
I
Keats.
turned-
Keats Ross? Yeah, Keats had a
45.
birthday 2 days.
I
45,
turned into
Jerry?
Sammy Hagar.
You turned
Wow.
I can drive 55.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was wondering what was up with those red leather pants.
I can't believe that guy is younger than me. I thought he was at least 60 something.
That guy, he has it's from all the shoe sales and the fucking Navy, all that ship sailing.
Why did you just punch me in the junk now, Jerry?
No, well, you told me you were younger than me. I'm like, I can't believe that.
just punched in the
Because you
junk
have less hair,
again.
that guy. That's always how it is.
yeah.
It's an illusion. He wears a bald cap. Come on.
It's fucking clown world.
It's by choice, and I keep my shirt on. That's how I have less hair than Jerry.
No shirts.
No shit.
So how much younger?
Titties.
Okay.
Where is it, James? Where's the titties clip?
This is turning into
Titty.
First Mente real fast.
Check out this awesome shirt.
That's the pre-show for Nox Mentes. He just tries that out before every show
Just
starts.
plays with
See
his
what happens.
nibs.
What is it? Pleasure Island?
Oh, is that from Freeman Fly?
No.
No,
Oh
I've seen
no,
that.
that's one of those
Wait,
sick
what is it?
freaking Disney things.
the Mickey Mouse with the pyramid
Do
on
what
his head.
thou will.
Do what thou wilt. It's got 33s in it.
All right.
Wow,
What
excellent.
does it say? What does it say?
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island. There's
Oh,
a
it does say pleasure.
book with the
Okay.
33. It says do what thou wilt. It's just a design.
Nice. Pyramid with the eye.
Right down here it says being bad is good.
I got to take notes on my brain waves here.
I got it from T Fury. It's a great shirt.
Little satanic, a little masonry, a little Disney. What's not to like? It's a little something for everybody.
Dumbos?
No, that's from Pinocchio, where the bad boys were turned into freaking donkeys.
Pornocchio.
That's right.
It's like a smorgasbord
Yeah.
of mysticism. It's awesome.
Yeah, Pete Nocchio.
Silence. Yes, that's one. Thank you. That's the one right there. There it is.
That's where we know we're comfortable.
Yes, we're just very
Speaking
comfortable.
of Disney, did you guys
Yeah.
see that they're writing some dumbass books about the fan? Like
I thought it looked kind of
Phantom
cool.
Menace,
That's why I
Star
posted
Wars.
it.
I didn't see that, but I
Uh,
saw Bob Iger step down today or yesterday.
Abruptly.
Abruptly.
Wait,
Yes.
what
Yes.
the fuck?
Yes. Bob
Why?
Iger. And that was right
Abruptly.
after Weinstein got convicted.
Yeah,
And that was right after,
What?
because they owned a lot of
Wuhan.
yeah, it is. What was Weinstein's company? DreamWorks? No, it wasn't DreamWorks. It was Madge. No.
It was the Weinstein Company.
Yeah, but I thought he had what's like Lionsgate. He thought he actually had a film company that he put things. Miramax.
It was
Miramax.
the Weinstein.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It was called Ass Grabbing Boof Corp.
Yeah, but no, Disney owned a lot of that, and yeah, I guess Iger abruptly stepped down today, a day
He's gonna
after
get indicted
Weinstein got
next.
convicted. Yeah, dude, something's happening. I think that they have some serious. Well, I mean, I don't think. I know that there's some serious sex trafficking going on through those Disney tunnels. You better believe it.
It's the best in the world.
It's all happening. In fact, there was a drop earlier today about oh shit, who was the guy from frickin' God, senior moment. Fuck me.
Junior moment. Come on.
No, the guy from Nickelodeon.
Hey, we're living longer these days.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
No, this is somebody else.
Lori Beth Denbart.
Keenan and Kel.
Who are we talking about? Keenan and Kel.
Topanga.
I know who you're talking about. I can't.
Pete and Pete.
No, the guy who
That
ran.
character.
Donnie, Don.
yeah, that's who it was. Patton Oswalt.
No.
No, this is who I'm talking about. Is Patton Oswalt.
He was the dude that had the foot fetish, and that's why Nickelodeon used all the foot
Dan
stuff.
Schneider.
Dan Schneider. Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, no, this is somebody else.
Rex
I
Ryan.
didn't hear Dan Schneider.
I screwed it up. It's not right. It's Patton Oswalt is the person I was thinking of. He has a couple of tweets that have been hanging out there for a while, from like 2013.
Yeah,
where
He's a creepy dude.
He is a
Hold
creepy
up.
dude.
I want to preface this by saying that ironic pedophilia was funny in the late aughts and early 20s. So I just want to throw that out there.
That's the Weinstein defense, just so you recall.
So wait, Weinstein. What happened to Weinstein? Did he get some jail time?
Everybody made baby raping jokes back in the day, and you can't say that you didn't.
How much jail time did he get?
He's going to pound me in the ass prison.
5 to 25 years, not sentenced yet.
Oh, he'll be out in 2.
He was supposed to
He'll be dead.
be, out until he was going to appeal the, decision, and he's supposed to be out until then. But the judge said, "Fuck that! Get in jail, you bastard."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Get into who's go.
Once he gets jail time, he's going the Epstein way.
Oh yeah,
he's got way too many connections. Yeah,
Really? You think he'll get suicided?
absolutely.
Really? He's a scapegoat.
Yes.
He's not really. I don't know. That's not.
yeah, he's not
But
a
if he starts to
scapegoat.
talk, I mean, because
He's no. The problem is that he is. He's a dirty mark for the Democrats, and
Oh, yeah.
because he was so close to all Democrats, you can
Yeah.
find all kinds of shit with him and Hillary, and him and Michelle Obama, and
You got to set a precedent.
him with Whoopi Goldberg, and all the other pedo elite.
That
He's
guy.
got close ties to. So that's if he gets offed, that will be why.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, that guy, screen caps of tweets do nothing for me unless you're gonna link those. I do not believe any of that.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it out loud because I don't want my voice being
Saying
replayed
that?
saying that stuff.
Oh, did you hear Biden today talking about?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was a clip I heard today. I heard it today of him saying, "Oh, I love when kids jump on my lap."
Oh yeah, no, that was a while back. That's when he was talking about the kids in the pool rubbing the hairs on his legs.
Yes.
Hairy leg. Hello, kids.
God damn.
Imagine thinking that's okay to just talk about.
Long.
I love that.
The password is tone deaf.
Mellowhorus is like 20 feet away from his mic petting a dog, and I just hear him kind of screaming in the distance.
Sounds like this. I'm talking to my dog over on the couch.
He's just petting puppers.
Yeah, he also said today he was running for Senate.
Yep.
Mellowhorus is running for Senate?
Biden.
Oh, it's tight.
Vote Mellow.
Biden's just out of his fucking mind. He needs to go. He needs to drop out.
We knew this though. Like
I know.
Make America mellow again.
I will vote for you, Mellowhorus. I will even travel to your county and vote for you.
Carpetbagger.
One day, maybe. You never know.
Nobody. None of us are gonna run for fucking office.
None of us will
That's
ever
insane.
be in office.
We're not retarded enough for that. Are you kidding me?
No.
God.
We're too.
We would never get elected.
I would like travel through time and
No,
kill
I couldn't get
people
elected.
to run for office.
I rather like. I could not get elected. I rather like the idea of not having everyone in the world know what kind of a dumbass I was when I was 20.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I have the charisma to get elected.
You do.
We could do this. I will run for office. The Cruz and Mistake platform. Let's do this.
I will serve on your staff,
dude. They're talking legalization of marijuana right now in the debates.
Yeah,
James, why are you watching the debates during our show?
I'm not. I wanted to give you some live debate Twitter feed action.
Give it to me, baby.
CBS just gave Joe Biden the okay grandpa dismiss and just went to commercials when it came up to legalizing marijuana. It must be probably one of Bernie's points. I
mean, all of them. Why would I don't know.
Except for Bloomberg.
It seems like it's going to be federally legal soon enough, anyway.
But then you got people on here. Yeah, you just lost my vote because of your ignorance about marijuana policy, addiction, and sciences, impacts of THC on health and safety. We don't have laws. We don't have to legalize this drug to reform laws. Okay, yeah.
I gotta tell you.
They just somebody needs to run on a platform where everything just gets legalized and just laws get abolished and we don't have taxes or the government anymore and we just kind of all do what we want.
What Vermin Supreme does.
No climate talk yet.
If I was stupid enough to vote, I would write his name in.
There was a comedian in the 1950s by the name of Jerry Cthulhu. He was a fertilizer salesman in the southern tier of states along the Gulf Coast.
You made that name up.
I totally did not. You can look it up. Clower. He had a pearl of wisdom in one of his comedy bits that if it weren't for all the laws, there wouldn't be any crime. And I think he's absolutely right.
Yes,
it's true. I mean, it's a fact. There would be zero crime if there were no laws.
Right. So why are we not running on an ending crime bill?
Well, I think we just need to abolish privatized prisons first. Let's start small and just get rid of those, and then just
that would be a good start.
Just get rid of the prison system altogether. Let's just do that.
So for those of you in the chats, Jerry just posted a video of Jerry Cthulhu. And that is the guy. That is the guy. If you're not in the chats, you should totally get in the chats.
He looks like a fucked up hillbilly.
He is a fucked up hillbilly. Actually, he's
the tightest outfit I've ever seen.
It looks like an old man from
and it's not a small outfit.
Belly. Yeah. So I think the number one problem in this country is the insurance companies.
Yes.
They go completely unregulated and run roughshod over all types of businesses and have zero regulation.
Yeah. You don't think lawyers with no limits on damages is a problem?
I don't think tort law is an issue. No.
Such a boomer conversation. God.
That's the root. That is the root of all the issues with health insurance is tort law.
Not the root. Insurance is the root of all the problems.
So how about we just take all lawyers and drag them into the streets and shoot them in the head, and then we might just be able to solve everything like that. Who's with
William
me?
Shakespeare proposed this.
Who's with me?
Screw all that. I'm for a purge month. Let's just go wild.
We're going purge, Adam. I like it.
That's coming.
Yeah, what
when
the hell? Why not?
coronavirus.
Why do it halfway?
How about instead of purge, we just do hedonism and everybody just fucks instead of kills each other?
I've seen people die from that. Let's have fun.
Death by snoo.
Death by snoo, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Once martial law is installed, from the coronavirus, then we can do purge.
We'll beat the shit out of that.
Dude, I've been seeing that people like the Q people are all about martial law. Like they're like, oh, bring it on. Yes, this is part of the plan. Coronavirus, bring it to the U.S.
So fun.
Boogaloo.
Yes, exactly.
Ice cream social. Yeah.
It's reverse boogaloo. These Q people want to be locked down.
So it's
Yeah,
already
because they're
here's
fucking
the thing.
retarded.
Yes, they are, Suzanne.
The coronavirus is already in the U.S. The government brought it here, like on a plane.
Yep.
Cat vaccines.
Yeah, it's already here. There's
thing is,
people
it's got
in
a-
Omaha. There's 12 patients in Nebraska right now.
It's
in a
got
hospital.
24 to
They're trying to kill
28
Warren
day
Buffett.
incubation period. So
Yeah, you have to be in quarantine for 2 weeks if you come in back into the U.S.
right, but you're asymptomatic for the first 2 weeks. So there's thousands of people walking around right now.
for
with
sure.
it.
Yeah.
It's only going to be sometime in March we're going to get the first wave of infections. Oh, you got a Izumu shirt on or whatever that is.
Ooh,
couple
Uzumaki shirt?
things.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Yeah, Lady
What is
Boogie
it?
got me this shirt. Uzumaki?
Uzumaki. Yeah, that's coming out on what, Adult Swim or Netflix?
It is.
One of the two.
They are. I think it is Adult Swim. They're animating it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. They did like an animated of the comic before, but it was just like one of those motion graphic novels where they just do
Pretty
like
good
that.
though.
Yeah, lame as fuck.
Yeah, we have conflicting views
All
about
right,
this.
see you next week on Shonen Dump.
Oh boy.
Me and Jerry square off.
Square up. Oh no, dude, we need to do an Uzumaki Shonen Dump.
That's the
Or
Halloween
just
episode.
Ready, fight.
Just a Junji Ito. Speaking of Shonen Dump, since it just got brought up all naturally, we decided My Hero Academia is going to be the next one, and then we spun the wheel for you glorious Patreon listeners out there, the people who subscribe to the Patreon. You're getting amazing bonus content, an hour and a half of just amazing drunken bullshitting between me, James, and Flavortown. We figured out that planes aren't real. They just don't exist. We came to that conclusion.
It's
we have
true.
proofs.
It's like satellites.
We have proofs, exactly.
We have proofs. We're not going to tell you the
And,
proofs
uh,
on the
we have to go listen.
version.
We also spun a wheel though to see what the next Shonen Dump would be, which we have a wheel full fucking 20 choices, and what is it, Junji Ito? No, that's not it.
No, that's
who wrote
it's,
Uzumaki.
Juni Taisen.
Yes. Juni Taisen. There you
Zodiac
go.
Wars.
Hell yeah, the Zodiac Wars. So it's pretty fucking sick. That's it for Shonen Dump. Subscribe to the Patreon too. We have a Patreon. I just forgot to plug that at the
Did you
beginning.
know?
People probably
I know,
they already tuned out. They're just like, 10 minutes in, shut this off. No, yeah, patreon.com/CruzWithSteak. Check it out. We got content.
No, don't check it out.
Yeah, or Jones.
I still can't get into my fucking Patreon account.
Just keep hitting Control-Delete. Make it work.
I've emailed them 3 times. Like, what is?
More like Gatreon.
Just hit it with a hammer and dip it in coffee.
No, for some reason the email address that I get all my bills from isn't the one I signed up with. Apparently, I don't know how it works.
Sounds like a scam.
It does sound like a scam.
Planes are fake. Absolutely. It's all simulation. Just turn that
Satellites
simulator
and
on.
nukes too.
Yeah. Oh, nukes are fake as shit.
Well, the flat Earth researcher found out the hard way that
how about
physics
that?
is real.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it wasn't real when I read
To be fair,
the one
I don't think he was as much of a flat Earth researcher as much as
he
was
wasn't.
just like he loves shooting himself up in rockets.
Yeah.
Just a daredevil.
He's a daredevil, yeah.
And the
He was
flat
a-
earthers kind of leached their way onto him because they would give him a bunch of money at one time.
Yeah, okay. I can see
just
that.
got in. I found out it was a Facebook login.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pornocchio.
There you go.
Pornocchio.
Never give up. I like that attitude.
Now I can fucking Grimsteak, cruising with steak. I can sign up for your.
Guys, we're gonna get another Patreon. I feel real good about this.
I just $5 a month. Well, you're paying me, so we're just like passing $5.
It's masturbatory. A lot of this stuff is real masturbatory in this community. I like it. Just jerking each other off.
Well, I'm a pro at that. So what can we do to get more Patreon subscribers?
Yeah.
Nudes? I'm thinking offering nudes.
He's just offering dick.
Yeah. For the record, I'm not showing my tits. That's simply not happening. I don't care if you have beads.
I mean, we could.
There you go.
Oh yeah, today's Mardi Gras.
Reverend said he faked his death. I don't know, dude. Maybe he wasn't in that rocket ship.
No, I'm pretty sure he's a lawn dart right now.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a nice shot.
There's a video of him crashing pretty
dude,
bad,
it's
like
crazy. I watched the special with him on I think it's on Amazon. I think that's where I watched it, and it's really crazy, and how he kept trying to do it and get funding for doing it, because he really, that was the ultimate thing. They wanted to go way up, but this thing runs on water pressure. It's like
it's a steam rocket. Yeah,
steam rocket. Yeah, it's basically high school science on steroids. Yeah. And the guy he takes off this time. It immediately, like, the only thing you see is the parachute, like in the same frame, just floating in the air. You're like, oh, and then way off in the distance, you see this dude start coming down, just like an upside down.
The parachute came loose just as he was taking off, like within the first half a second or something like that. It was. I looked at that. And I thought, oh shit, dude.
So
I didn't realize there was a dude inside of it when I was watching the video.
Oh yeah. Oh, he got beat up last time. One of the last times. I think every time he's tried it. Like, I don't know.
So he tried to make a rocket to go up into space to prove that it's flat. Is that what he's trying
just to test it, right?
What he's done in the past is what he did this time also. It's to raise money to get to space, or to high enough to prove that the Earth was flat, which is what Grim was saying, which it was just a a publicity stunt.
He'll never get that high.
Ask SpaceX, get enough money, and then ask them,
man.
Like a little rocket ride.
A little bit safer.
I agree with Tim Steak.
The guy was just a badass.
I mean,
he went out doing what he loved. He had a
honestly, respect to him for that.
Cats.
He loved. Okay, well then I love the dude. House full of cats. He went up like launching himself in rockets. He lived his dream. So you know what? If I had 21 guns to shoot off right now, I'd give him a 21 gun salute to just be shooting him off in the air. He deserves it.
So for the great stakeout, remind me of this.
Yes, we're shooting guns.
Yeah.
Oh, we're totally shooting guns.
We're gonna make one of those trebuchets. Everyone gets a ride at one time.
We're just launching each other.
Hey kid, you want to see if the Earth is flat?
Get this trebuchet.
Come here, got something for you.
We got a parachute too. It works.
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't mean it's going with you.
Yeah, exactly. Tim Steak brings up a good point. Who's taking care of his cats now? Like, is there an adoption thing?
That's the only thing
I almost want to adopt some of Mad Mike Hughes' cats just to save them.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have some cats. I know that. And he lives out in the middle of, I think he lives in like Barstow or something.
Yeah. I know a lot.
I like the implication.
It's out in California, kind of like in between LA and Vegas.
I like the idea
Barstow?
that he died.
Barstow, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
In the rocket, but like 20 cats burst out of their house and just went to go immediately start eating his face.
Yes, exactly. The owner's dead. We need to eat him because that's what cats
burst
do.
out of the house and just book it. Just full speed.
It's what they don't tell you about cats. When you own cats, no matter where you die or what happens, they will find you and eat you.
Yeah, it's a blood pact that you basically entered into.
Yeah, that's why I have cats. I don't want my grandkids to have to come clean something up.
The cats will take care of it.
My cats nibble on me while I sleep.
they're just sticking ready, Chair.
The Reverend's on it, dude. He faked his own death to get the insurance money.
Yeah, but if you wouldn't put a tuna can in your pocket, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, you just pull
That's
the magic man. You like slip out the bottom and pay no attention down here where the rocket's going up.
The
false bottom. He had a false bottom in the rocket. That's what happened.
What's the life insurance claim on a homeless guy? Because that's pretty much what this guy was.
Hey, come on. He was on TV. He was in more news articles than me.
Oh yeah. He was legit.
Respect him, man. Like he's he died doing what he loved. I mean, I hope I could say the same.
Who are you talking about?
Mad Mike
Hughes
or Mike Hughes or when Mike whatever.
He got in the news about a year or two ago when the flat earthers funded him a bunch of money to fly a homemade rocket up to prove the Earth was flat, which he flew his homemade. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
The dead dude.
Yeah. God, Jerry, Jerry, have you been tuned out the past like 2 minutes?
I have no idea. Yeah, I was texting. I have no idea what his name was. I know the story.
The dead dude.
I remember he postponed his first 2 flights.
The thirst got to Jerry. It's okay.
Yes, he's booking all these big tittied witches for Thirst Monday. That's what's going on right now.
Hey, remember last week we were on in a Zoom and you talked about Jessa Reed?
Yeah, I do. And
I emailed her and she's like, yeah, I'll totally do it.
Nothing.
Heard back.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, how did you get a response back so like that? That blew my mind. So it might have been one of those. That's crazy.
It was from her. I mean, it came from her email address.
Right. That'd have been awesome.
But I wrote her back today. I'm like, look, I don't want to be a pest, but what the fuck?
That's a really
that'd totally get my attention.
Yeah, it's a non-pest way of approaching.
I didn't say it that way. I mean,
no, that's the way you do it.
It's the way you do it. You got
a neg.
You got a neg in the searcher.
Get some of those crazy.
I don't want to neg. I'm not gonna neg.
Yeah, Jerry's not a negger.
I see what you did there, that guy. You got that smile.
What? I'm talking about negging. What are you talking about?
Are you a negger?
Man.
No.
Look at that.
Oh, so
it's like
I
the meme.
I'm sorry.
I ain't no negger.
I talked to Nish about doing maybe 2 obelisks a month.
Nice.
2, huh?
Yeah, so that might be happening. We might do like a new moon and a
full moon. Yeah, be pretty sweet. 2 and 2.
Yeah. And Michael Wan emailed me today. He's got a whole new spiel he wants to lay on us. So
he was the Susquehanna or one of the. That's right.
Yeah, he's got. I forgot what it was.
Yeah. That dude could talk. Like I swear, I listened. Like when he was doing his rounds, I listened to him on like 3 podcasts, and all the information just like melted into my brain, and it was just he just went on, and it just. I need to revisit that.
So he wants to come on and talk about what he refers to as etheric pathways.
Really?
They are the macrocosm version of neural pathways. Neural pathways happen inside of us, and we exist within the etheric pathways, as above, so below. He wants to explain the concept and give lots of examples of what etheric pathways and how to identify them. The nature of most of my work and what we talked about last time is exposing etheric pathways. Our conversation would deal with the nature of reality, magic, empowerment, and more. I think it would be a great episode. He wanted to come back on next Monday. I'm like, nay.
Yeah, because that's dreams only. Yeah, I mean, that's really, it's specific. Yeah, no, that would be awesome, man. Getting him on an obelisk, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Astral sex.
Astral sex.
Looks like that rat's face.
Isn't that illegal in some countries?
What, astral sex?
Freaky.
Yeah.
Get it off my Discord. That is crazy. That is the craziest chinchilla. What? It's a chinchilla? Is that?
How about we go around the round table and I'll talk about our hopes and dreams for 2020. Flavortown, you start.
I want to get laid. That's my
dreams. You've really put me on the spot there.
That was the entire point of this.
In an insane way, and I love it.
You're supposed to move to India for that tech company and become a salesman.
Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. I'm considering an offer. These guys have been headhunting me for a while.
Sentu?
They figured out that I had the particular set of skills that they were looking for. Chetu software.
Is that particular set of skills involved fellatio?
What do you know about the hidden history forums? Is what they asked.
Yeah, they were very
What's up with
curious.
all these forums you're in? I see your online activity, sir.
Yeah, I mean, and all they want is just they want telephonic relations with me. That's the word they use, not me.
Teledildonics,
yes. Please, we're gonna.
you have to demand teledildonics as a benefit, as a side benefit of the job.
So is that just like the pound and then the boobs in the phone, like so 80085?
No.
Oh, it's the other thing.
It's a a sheath you put on your penis, and they control it remotely.
Okay.
If you're good, they'll stimulate you.
Okay.
If you're bad,
So
you
it's-
get electric shocks.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when they try to like scam people and they try to get into like little like team viewer things where they take over your computer. It's like that, but they're taking over my dick.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh no.
I like
Sounds
it.
kind of good.
Yeah,
I mean,
As opposed to, as Tim Stake mentions, as opposed to astral dildonics.
Astral dildonics.
oh yeah,
man,
I like that one.
the implications.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but those companies that
Deep
make
into
those
the black
devices,
hole.
the companies that make those devices are not especially great with security. A lot of them.
It's fucking Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's not just that it's Bluetooth. It's that the services that run on your, pardon the pun, your laptop. That
Yeah, it makes it easy to get in your back door.
That operate these devices. Yeah, many times. Yes, another pun. They have a back door, and you can get totally no pun fucked with these devices.
So.
Exactly.
Just the fact that you're putting something inside your body that emits 2.4 gigahertz. I mean, that's stupid.
The comedian Robert Schimmel in the 80s, as far back as the 80s, had said,
Schimmel.
Robert Schimmel is fucking hilarious. The idea of putting my dick that squirts a liquid into something that's plugged directly into the wall scares the shit out of me.
Didn't he die of cancer or something?
Did he? I don't know.
I love that this is like stand-up history episode. Like we've got the 50s comedic references. We got 80s comedic references.
Yeah. I've seen so many comedians that are dead or near death.
That's crazy.
Like I've seen Carlin. I've seen Jackie Mason. I've seen was it Jay Leno. He's like half dead. I saw Jay Leno back when he was doing stand-up at colleges. Like that's how long ago it was.
Yeah, well, Amy Schumer is dead and doesn't know it.
Correct. I haven't seen her though. She's a fat whore.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying.
No, I love my horse fat. Well, looking up Schimmel. Oh, I saw David Tell.
I've seen him.
Still alive.
I offered to smoke some weed with him. He said, "I don't do that."
That's why you're almost dead, Dave.
Was he doing his bar show at the time? Remember, he used to do that bar show.
It was at
the late night VH1.
Oh yeah, he used to go
MTV
around
show.
all different cities and shit.
It
And go
was
to
after
bars.
that.
Yeah.
I've seen Gilbert Gottfried. I've seen.
He's not dead though.
I know. I'm done with the dead guys. Did I say George Carlin? I saw him.
Yeah, you did.
That had been cool.
Yeah, Robert Schimmel died September of 2010.
Did he die with his dick in his hand? Because he said that was going to happen.
He's still got a Facebook profile.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Different person. It's Richard Schimmel.
Oh.
Wait, I'm
Donnie.
confused.
Don?
Robert Schimmel. He's the guy. He's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. He always said that he had so much porn that he knew that he was going to die with his dick in his hand on the telephone. And that his parents were going to have a company over and say, "Hey, and this is Robert's room." Oh my God. What happened? Yeah. All right.
What happened?
So he was actually in a car with his daughter who was driving, and they veered off the road and she killed him.
Is she still alive?
Oh.
We know it, dude. Some hidden history.
God damn it.
This is some truly hidden history.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wait, what's going on right now?
He did have cancer. He did have cancer.
He had cancer.
I was right, but he died from a car crash.
Well, I'd feel
it
cheated.
only makes common sense.
It does.
I'd feel cheated. I signed up for cancer, and here I've got this freaking car crash. What's up with this?
He had one of his testicles removed. He had testicular cancer.
He would totally be joking about that.
He was. He joked about it all the time.
I had a friend who had that happen
Until he died.
fairly young, like early 20s.
The car crash or the one ball?
The one ball.
Oh, okay.
Didn't Tom Green have one ball?
Yep. Him too, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Tom Green was born with one ball. That doesn't count.
Tom Green.
No, he wasn't.
Man,
Did you ever
Tom Green
see
show is
Bill
so
Hicks?
good.
Alex Jones. Bill Hicks is Alex Jones.
No, that's silly.
Here's the thing.
We'll
So-
not invite.
I was very into comedy as a kid, especially in the 80s and 90s. We went to so many comedy shows. Like I just said, we saw all these comics. I never heard of Bill Hicks until I heard about Alex Jones. Never, ever.
Oh, yeah. See, I was following Bill Hicks before I knew about Alex Jones.
But why was he never on my radar?
Don't know.
Why was Bill Hicks not on your radar?
Yeah.
Because it was Alex
Globalist.
Jones.
Yeah, because the globalists were protecting
come on,
you from
seriously.
him.
It could have just been like he might have just been doing different tours. I mean, the internet wasn't around unless he came to Chicago and you were aware of it. You know, like, I mean, it was very localized, I feel.
I know,
and like
it was localized to Texas mostly.
He
Austin.
wasn't huge on TV like until later.
He
Like
didn't have an
I feel my
HBO
generation.
special.
Yeah, my generation knew about him just because he blew up so much after he died. Like once he died, he got huge. So, you know, we grew up knowing Bill Hicks, but
Robert Schimmel, that picture I posted of him.
I
looks
never heard of him when
George,
I was a
a
kid.
thin, good-looking George Costanza.
George Costanza.
There are so many
Controversial.
there are so many oxymorons in that assessment.
I'm gonna count that as dead air, though. What we had.
Yeah, we
So-
count that. What was that, number 3?
Yeah.
What happened?
That's 3.
Oh,
We'll get it. We'll get 3. Okay.
you
We'll hit
didn't even
11.
notice.
Well, I
Oh,
said
dude,
Baker's dozen.
no doubt we'll hit 11.
We
still got the whole we still got
three.
Oh, it is Fat Tuesday today. I just saw Zach Hawkins tweet.
Hell yeah.
See, Zach Hawkins he's out there throwing out tweets. He does better. I should put him in charge of all the social media.
Social media. Yeah, I know.
James, you gotta pass the torch. You gotta pass the torch. to someone.
I'm trying to find. Yeah, I need some applicants.
We need a social media intern if
Yeah,
you'd
I
like
need
to
some
run our
applicants,
accounts
yeah.
and get
us
work
kicked
them.
off
You can
of
post
shit.
anything you want. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
Get at us. Run the accounts. Because I've only got time for Twitter and Discord. I'm not going on anything else.
God, yeah.
What about Facebook though? Facebook
No,
sounds
I don't-
like fun.
No, why would anybody
I like
do that?
Instagram.
Sounds like fun.
That's kind of fun, but
Insta would be cool, but
it's
that's
kinda fun.
Facebook. That's Facebook 2.0.
What's Insta?
Yeah.
Bookface.
Nothing really. It's weird. It's not like It's not like Twitter.
It's just
What's
pictures.
Instagram?
Instagram's more picture.
Can we do
oriented.
Never heard of it.
This is Jerry's classic running gag.
No, you can't fucking post on Instagram on the web anymore.
Yes, I figured out a way you can do it. If you guys
How?
want a life hack? You got to
You
basically run.
change your user agent to mobile.
Yeah, exactly. It's the only way to do it.
Fuck that. I don't want to post on there.
It's tight though.
Hell
I
yeah.
like fancy workarounds for very basic things that have been around on the internet for like 25 years.
That the fucking kids can't figure out. I don't know how to change my user agent.
That's the kids.
No, it's it's the 70-year-old people that are.
boomers.
Boomers have the fucking app. They don't care. They don't know any better.
Oh,
My
but
parents
you-
have
but-
so many apps on their iPhones. It's like, oh my god. My
Yeah.
dad talks to his phone all day long.
I am on.
All right, number
I am
4.
on-
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah,
we'll count
that's
that
good,
one.
that's
We'll
good.
count.
Oh
I was
my
hoping.
God.
That was a fat one.
Yeah, that was fat.
I wasn't even expecting that one.
No, it just
That
happened
one came out
naturally.
of nowhere.
It did.
I'm just gonna go la 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 in
So
the
you just gotta
background.
get real sick with that.
Men don't do that.
Yeah. Oh.
Got him.
Got him.
Tiffany.
Yeah, there it is. There it
Forget
is.
about the 5.6.
Dude, don't believe it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, there
found
was I always talk about this Baker Mayfield guy, our quarterback here, but this crazy thing happened today locally that blew up over Twitter, at least, and there's a reporter guy that I listen to that hangs out on the show all the time in the mornings that I listen to. So they're at the NFL Combine, which is in Indianapolis, I think. And so they're there this week or whatever. And they do this thing called TLOD. It's called the Land on Demand, which Cleveland is like their nickname, and they call it the Land, like just just a stupid nickname people have for cities, whatever. But like, anyway, so they have this TLD where you can watch their show live, and then so anyway, they're down at this thing and they're in a commercial break and they're all hot mic'd, and this grossy dude was basically like, man, they missed on this quarterback and then taking this quarterback, and we're stuck with this fucking midget, fucking Baker Mayfield. Like, so he got out on a live mic. Oh, he got hard because they go at it hard against each other during the season, during the week, and they don't like each other. And every day Grossy's on there saying, oh yeah, like just talking about this guy and talking about all the problems he causes. And meanwhile, this dude just trashes the guy out on a hot mic and he gets called out for it. Well, I thought that was pretty crazy.
I think we had a sports segment jingle at some point. Pretty sure.
Oh, I'll do a sports one for the Patreon guys.
Let's do like a sports. Let's do like a sports. I'll do a nice esports segment.
Sure.
Esports.
I can do some.
What's going on in the world of Dota right now?
Yeah, let's talk about the Dota championship.
We got fans of all the random cool ones. We got fans of drone racing and a bunch of cool things. Bikes, fucking gotta have the bikes, right?
Gotta have the bikes.
Yeah. What'd you say the nickname for Cleveland is?
It's called the Land.
The Land. Cleveland.
Yeah.
The Land.
I want to know these other nicknames. What are the other nicknames for these places?
For different cities, we should look that up. That's got to be pretty good.
So we have the Land. Is it like a football related nickname, or is that like a colloquial nickname that people in Cleveland call it?
Yes, exactly. Well, like LeBron, I think made it a little bit more. He would say that like publicly all the time.
I think Flavortown's fishing for some hidden history right now.
Yeah, this is the perfect hidden history in.
Well, Cleveland was always, like
Cleveland. They call it land.
The Land.
I see.
Be sure to add the Starman click in there. It's Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Cleveland. Yeah, we do it all the time on Mondays. And then
I have to start watching every episode of the Drew Carey show to try to figure out the hidden history behind.
Oh, tons of it, dude. There's tons because everything was shot in Cleveland. There, it was shot on location.
Oh, dude, we could go down the whole Burning River thing. I mean, that was a huge thing.
All you need to do is watch the episode where they're locked in the house and they're blasting Panama.
Caught on fire.
And they're blasting Panama by Van Halen in their window for like a week straight.
Panama. How does it go?
Yeah. That was a good ass show.
You know, Miami's called the Magic City. What's up with that?
Isn't that because they have the basketball
Orlando
team?
Magic.
Yeah,
that's Orlando.
Magic
that's
Kingdom.
not Miami.
Oh, and Magic Kingdom.
And Magic
Miami's the Heat.
That's in Kissimmee, isn't it? Just, I don't know about all this. It's all in Orlando.
It's Kissimmee, motherfucker.
Words don't even matter, Jerry. We're all going to be speaking with our minds in 10 years anyway.
God damn it, Grim.
I have a hot take on Florida.
Well, let's hear it.
I like Florida.
It's actually a pretty nice place.
I'm going there in spring break.
That is a hot take on Florida. Wait,
I know, right?
It's actually a nice place. Hold up.
Some places can be. I'll back it up.
Florida's okay. The water tastes like shit. That's about the only problem.
Swamps.
And it's the other problem is that it's
Miami's tight. You gotta head down there if you want to have some fun.
Fuck that. Florida's basically a sandbar and it's 0 sea level. So any type of sea
sharks in the
rise,
streets.
Dude, Miami's fun. I don't know
you think you like beaches, Jerry? Name every beach.
Yeah, name every beach in Florida.
I abhor beaches and sand. I will never go on a beach. Like
so that's why he doesn't like Miami.
No, I don't like Miami because it's a shithole.
Oh, dude, man.
No, you know what?
I don't like big cities. It's
yeah.
too much commotion.
Well, I don't go to. I wasn't in the
big
city. I
to
should
go to
say
a nice
South
beach.
Beach, Miami. That's where you want to be.
South Beach is tight. That's where I saw the UFO.
Oh, that's I've been down there 4 times. It's fucking awesome.
You saw a UFO in South Beach?
Yeah.
Cool.
I sure did.
Well, do we get to hear the rest of it?
I feel like I've told this story before on air.
Yeah,
Dude, honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, the entire fan base and all the panel are potheads. So you could continually repeat every story and it's all new every time. It doesn't matter.
This is why it's great for boomers, right, Chair?
Got him.
And I'm not a pothead anymore, so.
No, but you're still a boomer.
It's not
and
a
you
boomer.
can't quit that.
He's not a pothead.
I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer.
And I'm not a pothead.
I'm
a boomer
you're a boomer.
adjacent.
You're
I'm
a
in
boomer.
between boomer and Gen X because I was born in 65.
Yeah, it's that weird generation.
No, that's just math.
The
You're a
summer
boomer.
of
Best
love.
generation.
not
What do you mean that
fucking boomer.
weird generation?
My parents
Fucking
are
boomer.
that generation too.
Whatever,
like, it's
boomer.
between Gen X and
Gen Z.
It's the best generation.
I can't wait to meet Grimsteak's mom. She's probably hot.
Jerry was a
Probably.
clean 4 in the summer of '69. Just having those boomer times. Just those boomer times, being 4 years old in the summer of love, baby.
So wait.
That would make me a baby boomer, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, he's not a boomer. He's a baby boomer. It's
Man.
there's a difference.
Call me Pornocchio, motherfucker.
Zillennial.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you. That's a good name, Tim Steak. Zillennials.
Silenials. Or the gay, or the
millennial
gayest
xylophone player.
generation.
Hold up. So let me hear about this UFO sighting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get back
so
in there.
Wait,
yeah,
who's that
when
softball chick?
I don't know.
and that's number 5.
Some random ass clickbait picture.
She's hot.
Number
Here we
6.
go.
She
Okay.
could play She-Hulk.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sweet.
Is She-Hulk gonna be black?
No, woman named Allison Brie from Community is going to get the part. I think I heard today.
Wait, is that a real thing?
They they're I thought it was
yeah.
just rumors, or they're pushing
She
for it.
did
Or
do
they
that.
the studio mentioned they want somebody like Allison Brie.
Yeah, which means they'll probably get her.
Yeah.
But I had read too they were going to get some MMA chick to be, and not the dude chick,
It's all mind control anyway. Fucking
Fallon
Marvel movies.
Fox. Or
Allison
whatever.
Brie's pretty ripped, so it makes sense. She's good in Horse Girl.
Listen to you. You're just fucking flicking your bean over there to Allison Brie. Just going nuts.
No, so okay, 2012, South Beach, Miami.
Hmm?
I'm minding my own business on the beach. I was at the hotel. I was looking over into, like, our hotel was maybe, I don't know, 100 yards from the shore. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm on the phone, and like as I'm talking, I can see this like, it's like 3 triangular lights. I would guess it was going from left to right above the shoreline, and it was kind of like in the clouds or right underneath the clouds or right above the clouds, but definitely cloud level. Seemed, I don't know, maybe the size of a small plane, like a private passenger plane, but like none of the lights were flashing. Like there was no indication that it was actually a small airplane, because it looked like the sides of it were like flapping, like it was some kind of weird, like, yeah, exactly, Jerry, exactly like doing the chicken dance in the 90s on the side there. Yeah, and it looked like some weird mix between like organic and non-organic life, and it just like, it didn't make any sound, and it just kind of like floated past me and disappeared. That was it. I mean, it wasn't like an amazing, like super dramatic experience, but like it was just it was very clearly like something I'd never seen before, doing something that I've never seen anything do. Like I thought maybe it was spotlights.
How could it be clearly something you've never seen before?
Because it didn't feel like something, like, you know, that we'll get into the Nox Mente shit, you know, where you get into the like, do you feel it as well before it happens, you know?
Well, what were you
feel
thinking?
it,
What were you
Jerry?
thinking before it appeared?
I wasn't thinking about anything at the time. I was having a conversation.
What was the conversation about?
Dave
I
Matthews
don't
Band.
remember. Yeah, it was about Dave Matthews Band. And how it was 2012, so I mean, there's still hope for them to turn out a couple good albums.
The aliens were saving you from a horrible conversation because that band is the worst.
Well, yeah, and it's kind of like I saw like one of those green fireballs.
Oh, yeah, that's a meteor.
Well, yeah, those are just
No,
meteors.
not necessarily. Not
Oh, shut the
necessarily.
fuck up. Those are all
Not
meteors.
Meteors are fake. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, those
It's the
rocks are flying
sound.
from the sky.
Have you ever even
They're not
flown on a
rocks.
plane?
All I know is that when they say, "Hey, the Taurid meteors," yeah, dude, I've never flown.
No,
I get
it was
I get
totally
into a
during the-
simulator for 2 hours, but I've never flown.
Mm-hmm.
But meteors are real.
No, it was totally during the Torrid meteor stream because it was like late November.
You've never been on a plane?
No, it's not. Nobody's ever been on a plane, Jerry. Come on, just
I've been on
we're already
tons of
past this. If you didn't even listen to Patreon, so like,
No.
I'm not even going to respect your opinion on this one. We laid out 200 proofs.
200 proofs.
Over.
Planes
No one's ever been on a plane.
People have been into something they think is a plane, but they don't exist.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. I have a friend who believes strongly that planes don't run on jet fuel; that they run.
Oh
on
yeah, we talked about
air.
this.
Did we?
Wait, compressed air?
Yeah.
Cruz Mistake always says it first.
Man, I don't remember anything we ever talk about.
Me neither.
Might have been on Zoom.
So it's okay for Greta Thunberg and Al Gore to fly around in airplanes because they run on compressed air.
They run compressed air. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah. So for the listeners that were unable to see the video, Jerry actually just sprained his elbow, giving Flav the finger over the 200 proofs thing.
Double fingers.
Well, fine, it's 300 proofs now.
It's 300. We'll just keep adding them.
You want 4? I'll do 4. We can go for it.
We just have to say that they exist. We don't actually have to prove them.
Right.
Yeah.
And full disclosure, the finger was for everyone, not just him.
And I appreciate that. Thank you for not leaving the rest of us out, Jer.
Yeah, he's not an inclusive person.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very
Call
much.
me Pornocchio.
I'm giving last call for hate mails. If anybody wants to send any in, grimstick@gmail.com.
Wait, give me a second.
Shortly.
Give me a second to come
on. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving everybody time.
The
Listeners
reason I'll vamp here. The reason I brought all of that up is to say that when I saw that meteor, it was like I knew it was going to show up before it did, and it's like I was already looking in the area that it came from. So it was kind of the same feeling as something like that, like seeing the UFO and like seeing something that was really impressive, but for some reason I was already looking in the area of the sky where it was going to come out. Like it was almost like I knew, like subconsciously it was going to come out. Like my subconscious had already noticed it before I noticed it. Does that make sense? I had a lot of marijuana, so.
And it only makes common sense.
Someone back me up here.
I'm going to tell you a couple.
B.Strut, what do the Masons say about it?
What do the Masons say about it? Bill, I want to make a Bill. How about you vamp for me for a little bit, Bill? You don't say much. You just sit. Okay. Hold up here. Bill's the master lurker. Lurker to the point where Shonen Dump was this exclusive chat that Flavortown fucked up making, where we're just bullshitting last night, and Bill out of nowhere just puts in a little comment out of nowhere, and it's like, what? But the lurking in the channels, Bill, I never know you're around, and then somehow like there'll be a long conversation going on, and then Bill will just slip in a little one-liner out of nowhere. Just that you're the master lurker. You lurk like the best.
I get lucky sometimes. But, it is kind of a skill. I'll admit that.
How's the Freemasonry going, Bill? Talk to me about Freemasonry.
I was just actually thinking about this because I had a fellowcraft degree to go to last night, and there's a part in it that talks about globe Earth.
Like they specifically say globe Earth?
No, but that's what I call it.
Okay.
Because I'm not married to the ball, you know?
Right. I appreciate that.
And that made me remember how
balls are all shapes and sizes.
That was actually added into the ritual at a later date. It wasn't an original part of it. So, I mean, maybe it's just propaganda.
So after the globe Earth mind control came in, they slipped it in there? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but like way back in the day, yeah.
So how many proofs can you provide to me that you don't think the Earth is a ball?
There's one right there. I don't think we have time for the other 199 tonight.
Can you give me 4? Okay, I'll give you prep time. I want at least 10 proofs to give you skepticism why you think it isn't
homework.
Because I mean, dude, honestly, like, I think it's all bullshit. Like, I mean, it seems like I could observe things with my eyes to make it seem like it would make sense fractally that it would be a globe, because everything else is sort of globes and.
Okay, well, just to clarify here, all I have to do is give proofs that it's not round, not that it is flat.
That's true.
So, I think
I like it.
Maybe.
Maybe
find out.
The flat Earth guy.
You know what?
out.
I'll say 5. Give me 5 proofs that it might not be around. I'll even lower it.
Sure.
Do you think the life insurance policy payout just said 200 proofs for the reason and flat Earth guy died?
200.
That's exactly what it said. 200.
Like just cut down 200 proofs.
Too many. Too many proofs.
9
What do you want proof of?
$240 million.
Trump's
trying to get proof.
Oh, I'll give you the biggest one. You can see farther than you should be able to.
You can see.
You can see further than you should be able to. On
Humans
the globe.
aren't meant to see more than 10 feet in front of them. Everyone knows
It
this.
doesn't matter. With my camera, I can see further than I should be able to see.
I used a mirror and I could see the sun. That was like 93 million miles.
I've filmed sunspots on the sun with my camera. I can't believe that.
Still 93 million miles.
No, it's not.
It is.
3,000 miles
$1.3
tops.
trillion.
Dude, it's only like 60 miles.
It's literally. Yeah, I don't think it's that far away. I don't think the moon's. I think everything's like in our dome.
I'm gonna get a big ass ladder.
Don't believe the 5.6.
Let's build the rocket and go up there.
Get the big ladder.
Get the big ladder. Let's check it
big
out.
ladder, guys.
Big ladder,
Let's
some
go.
tequila, and some limes. Let's
Stupid
go.
flat Earth guys tried to use rockets.
We'll build
Had to use a ladder
Cruz
the whole
showed
time.
up.
We got a crew. It's not just one guy. We got a whole crew. So we'll make it up.
Strange Dave's in the chats. Dave Cruz.
Oh, Dave.
Let's do some hate mail. We got quite a bit of hate mail tonight, you guys.
Nice.
Oh shit! Did I close out of my soundboard like a fucking noob?
Man,
What is this? My first rodeo? Jeez, man. Oh,
Why does he have 2 usernames? Come on, Dave. Get it.
dude,
with the
there's people in
program.
our channel that have like 6 usernames. They don't know how to use
What?
Discord.
Kick them off.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it
Inflated numbers
literally-
in Discord.
Yes, dude. First off,
Makes
it
us
bumps the
feel good.
numbers. Yes, it
Hell
bumps the numbers. And
Out there
I
listening to Cruising with Steak. Just as many
exactly.
like,
Dude,
profiles
it's why I
as you
have
want.
why I have 5 different phones open right now, and I'm logged into live stream at once, just so I can look at the numbers on my computer and say, fuck yeah, we got listeners.
Mad Mike wanted
farm.
Mad Mike wanted to travel up 62 miles into the air to the Carmen line.
The Carmen line is not at 62 miles.
62 miles into the air to the
Close
Carmen
enough.
line, the border between Earth's atmosphere and outer space. Damn.
No, that's not where it's at. Oh yeah, it is. 100 kilometers. I was thinking kilometers.
Yeah.
It's 100 kilometers.
Oh, kilometers. There you go. Yeah.
It's 62. You're right. 62 miles.
Yeah. He was
But-
64.
But I don't know. I don't buy it.
Well, we'll have proofs next week. Next week we're doing a flat Earth episode,
Yeah,
you guys.
that'll be
Everybody
great.
bring
Let's do
your flat
it.
Earth. At least for 20 minutes we'll be all
Oh yeah,
entertained.
bring a couple takes.
Bring your
yeah, that'd be
globe.
fun, man. Let's do it.
Bring your globe proofs.
All you need to know is you can
And
see
your ladders,
further-
yeah.
you can see either the world is not round or it's a
Drag
lot
both
big-
days.
I don't think it's
Dave's
as
not here,
round
man.
as
It's a lot bigger than we're told.
Right. Oh, dude, I think it's huge, and I think it's a lot. I think we are so tiny on it compared to what we think we are, and it's not as round as we think it is. I think it's just shit's all wacky. But let's do this hate mail. We'll bring the proofs next week. I like it. We'll bring the proofs. Homework.
Don't believe the 5.6.
James Cruz and Grimsteak. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, woo. GRIMSTAKN. Gmail, woo. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, woo.
All right. Where's that first hate mail at? Doesn't exist, folks. I'm just playing this forever. We'll stop that. Switch it over to here. And we have the first hate mail we got is from Booty Rooter coming in. He actually sent this in early this time. He says, "Oh yeah, you could also you could hear Booty Rooter's podcast at Double Dungeon. Double Dungeon. It's a good show from what Duel says." He says, "Dear Grimsteak, I'm writing because I am extremely disappointed with the show thus far. I was told by my youth pastor that Cruising with Steak was a teen abstinence podcast, and you have yet to mention it once in my time listening. Please get back to discussing this important topic, or you may lose me as a listener. Regards, Rafi. So, hell yeah. So we got that teen abstinence, and we got one from Duel. Hello, Duel. He says, "Dear Grimsteak, hope this finds you well. Good vibes to you and your participants tonight. As I am a wee bit poor, I feel as I am now missing out on some of your Patreon stuff. So I hate being poor. Oh well, such is life. Saving up some pounds to try to connect with you again. Anyway, that Double Dungeon podcast has loads of free stuff. News, cookings, and finding free stuff. Yeah, Double Dungeon. Happy birthday to James. He got some stuff today.
Hey, thanks.
Hold fast and free good vibes to the people. Duel." So there's Duel.
Thanks, Dooley.
Complaining that we have a paywall and then talking about how free fucking Double Dungeon is.
You should give him a free Patreon account.
Oh, trust me. Things... Okay. Well, then we're going to go... we got one from Steaky Bob, Bill's brother.
Hey,
Oh, no way.
Fucking Bob's a great guy. Hate mail. Proofs this show is evil. Subject. This show should just switch to Shonen Dump since you now have a Patreon. Here's why. CWS equals time times money. Time equals money. CWS equals money times money equals money squared. Money equals square root evil. Money squared equals evil. CWS equals evil. P.S. Where the fuck are the bowling shirts? Love the show. Where are those bowling shirts? That's a good question.
As soon as James gives me
They
a
got all
design,
serious. Yeah.
Bowling with steak.
Awesome.
I'm waiting on design, and I'll get them up on the store.
Some bowling shirts.
Oh, they gotta have the best names on them.
Oh man, we got one from Tim Steak, and he titled it "Hate Mail," M-A-L-E. So he's hating. Yeah, I love you, Tim Steak. Rich ass Grimsteak and his Patreon bucks, jet setting to who the hell knows on your dime. Hatred and good vibes, Tim Steak.
On your dime, bitch.
Pay me, I need a jet set everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Planes aren't even
First
real.
class. Only class.
They're not even real. And this is from Flamin' Fecal Matters. It says, "Salty Sensations. I wrote to offer congratulations on a truly impressive achievement, selling us salted popcorn sensations. Yet this praise is not without bereavement. I found no real solace in my upset when I went to the shelf popcorn sits on. Wait, hold on. I gotta start this over. I found no real solace in my upset when I went to the shelf the popcorn sits on and just found a lump in my throat. You get when something you love is there, then it's gone. I live in St. Andrews, thus the issue. No plans to restock," you said with a sigh. So answer this or hand me a tissue. Have a butter kiss my true love goodbye. Let this be a dream. Restock when I awake. I live with salt in my wounded heartbreak. Flamin'. So that's just fucking nonsense, tongue twisters. Probably lyrics to a song I don't know.
This is nonsense. Oh, thanks.
That was a great one.
It was a poem written to like a theater or something.
Oh man!
Just copy pasting poems to me.
No, I had to type it in because they're all fucking screenshots. Like, god damn it, make it text.
It's going to be only America
I want to just have
first.
Email.
Sorry,
it's just a bunch of those like folds from grandma style emails.
Wait.
About like bros.
I gotta. Wait, I forgot about another hate mail that I have.
Nice.
This is from.
Thanks, everybody.
This is from. Ari, this is Ari from Haifa. I think he's an Israeli. So.
Really?
He says, "I stumbled onto this podcast while pissing in the shower at the Love's truck stop in Kingsman, Arizona."
I hope you did.
It was scratching the soap dispenser with a toenail clipper. I had nothing to do while driving to Seattle for far too much meth to keep me from clicking shit that I see in the corner of my eye. I just wanted to say thanks for 2 hours of utter fucking horseshit bullshit, fucking turd blossom, dumb shittedness that I will never get back in this shithole life. Now I'm over my limit, full of tweak, and my life will never be the same. Keep doing your thing, CWS. I'm not listening, but keep doing it. Fucking flat Earth. Okay, gotta go. I have 2 rocks left. Thank you, Ari, from Israel. who's for some reason a truck driver in Arizona, tweaked out on rocks.
Man.
Oh man, that's a hate mail segment, people. This is our show. This is great. Hey, did I tell you guys we got a Patreon? You can sign up and throw us some bucks.
You can't just fill dead air with Patreon ads.
Why not?
Stop with the e-bagging for Christ's sake.
Listen, we haven't e-bagged for 3 years, and I'm really loving e-bagging
3
right
minutes.
now.
3 minutes.
It's fun for a minute.
Did 140 episodes with just forgetting to even ask for donations. Now I just want to throw it out there and be obnoxious.
It's every one of your show notes that asks for donations.
Yeah, probably.
Jerry, how many podcasts?
Thanks for reading them.
How many podcasts? Okay, I don't want to ask you, Jerry, because you probably do this, but okay, everybody else, how many podcasts do you watch where you actually read the show notes?
Wait, who just left?
Oh, it was that guy. He did his classic second half of show.
It's 9 p.m. Yeah.
It's 9 p.m. He's got to go eat dinner with.
He has to go eat dinner.
He's so pussy whipped.
Yes.
Dude, if you had a Mrs. That Guy,
Yeah, come on, are you kidding me?
I would be. Jesus, I wish I had a Mrs. That Guy. I would.
What was the question?
Gladly be pussy whipped.
No, who reads show notes? Nobody reads show notes.
I read the show notes.
Exactly. I know you do, Jerry.
I do.
I've done it once. I've done it a few times, but not. I don't. Not
The only
every show.
time I go to show notes is to click on the link for merch. That's about it.
Merch.
I got into my Patreon. I just told you, and I signed up for your site. By the way, $5.
did, thank you.
Fucking rip off. But I went to my payouts
Mail
tab.
segment in there.
I went to my payouts tab. I got $300 waiting to go. I never set up a payout method.
Why would you not do that?
I didn't think anyone.
You better
would.
send all that shit to Nish.
I was just going to
going
say
to.
that, Suzanne.
I'm going to.
It's like
She
if you
can have
don't
it
care
all.
about it, I know somebody who would care about all that money sitting there.
She would care about that. Send it all to her.
Man.
I need her
And Nish, go
PayPal.
buy yourself something nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Go buy you
I know she's all bitchy about money.
Pay off your student loans.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Doesn't
She's
exist,
like,
folks.
I want some cheddar.
Cheddar. That's how she said it.
Shut up.
Little something for the effort.
Oh, you know what? And that's the whole thing. I think we all deserve that. We fucking take our time. Time's money. We
What?
entertain somebody. There's obviously
Yeah,
people
we-
listening. We get downloads. So somebody's getting entertainment from this. If you want
I
more,
hope so.
go to Patreon.
Time is money. Both time,
is
and money are fake.
Exactly.
It's getting to that point, dude.
It's like, why not?
For sure.
Fuck it. Either way.
I mean,
it
there's
doesn't
some
matter.
pretty special prizes available for those who,
Oh, there
who
totally
want to
is.
treat us richly.
And all the good
Absolutely.
vibes that we'll send you.
Yeah.
That's
tons
totally
of the
worth
good
We're not gonna
vibes.
send. No, we're some bad.
Unlimited.
Well, only to the Patreon.
Our good
Just buy
vibes will offset Jerry's bad vibes, so don't even worry about it. We'll be fine. There'll be a balance.
So essentially, we're just sending vibes.
We're just sending vibes to
Little
you.
vibes.
They're neutral vibes.
They're neutral vibes,
That's
though.
all right.
Yeah.
No, but we're gonna start doing Shonen Dump a video cam, and we're all gonna do nudes. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome. Me and
For
Lady
the
Bosch are talking about that.
$500 donors, you get 24/7 access to Grimm's body.
It's true, 100%.
We should do shirts off Shonen Dump.
Shirts
Yeah,
off
like
Shonen Dump. I
Oh,
mean, that's
yeah.
a thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, we were talking about making Shonen Dump like a video one, but like have it available like where you could get that through the Patreon or something. I think
nudes.
that's
Dude, honestly, Jerry's got some decent titties.
instead of like
Tits.
doing it live on YouTube, like everyone does a YouTube channel, we'll do ours a little bit different. We'll go anti-YouTube and
Anti-YouTube, especially with all those new
Anti-YouTube.
restrictions, man. Everything's getting shut down now.
yeah, man.
Oh, you guys should just do Shonen Dump on Chatterbait.
I mean,
There
honestly,
you go.
That's
That is
might be a
where
move.
most
That's
of
a
the
great
audience
idea.
It's great.
is going to be.
Might be a solid.
They
move.
would be on Chatterbait, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they are. They're yeah.
We found a new audience.
Or not.
Live spank cams.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen my Bender tattoo?
we have Jerry.
They're-
We have.
Oh, it's under there. Oh, ooh, it's under. Oh, it's under that. I didn't even know you could get a tattoo there. Oh man.
I didn't even know that was possible to tattoo
Oh
that
my
skin. I thought it was
God,
too
Jerry.
sensitive.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
It's my shoulder.
Jerry's a
for fuck's
stud,
sake.
though.
You keep that area shaved at all times,
At all
or
times?
what's?
No, I'm just not hairy.
Just doing work. Hell
This
yeah,
is where I
Jerry.
got. This is where they had the catheter for the dialysis.
Oh, I thought that was the
wow.
I got capped.
that you took for Trump.
That's that bullet I took.
Yeah, he jumped in front of that assassination attempt.
These are poor tattoo choices.
Oh man,
What are they? Chinese letters?
Yeah.
it looks like you literally just got the coronavirus tattooed on your arm.
I have one of those coronaviruses on my
Actually,
ankle like that.
It's
Or on my side of my.
kindness and virtue.
I have
Oh
strength.
hell yeah!
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I asked the Chinese dude, "What does this mean?" Oh, kindness and virtue.
You'd probably tell everybody that.
Stupid American.
It says white monkey.
It does say white monkey, exactly.
Teach me where I pee is what it
Thirsty
says.
white man.
Quite low. Quite low.
Thirsty white man.
Quite low means white devil. Mandarin. Quite low. If you go to Chinatown, you can hear people saying it when you walk into a restaurant. All right, quite low. It's true.
Oh man.
We almost had a seven.
I was waiting for it. I was sitting there like, okay, we almost got it. No, there's still sound going on. Should we do some jingles? Should we do a segment?
Yeah, we could do
Yeah,
a fashion
let's
arts
Do a
and fashion.
jingle segment.
You want arts and
Some
fashion?
Jingle segment. Yeah.
Arts and fashion.
No, do cryptid segment.
Okay, we can do that too.
You got cryptid news?
No.
I don't know, but
I was
I
trying to
can
hear
get
that
it.
jingle.
I got Bigfoot
'Cause
titties.
we like
though.
that
Yeah.
jingle.
All right, hold up. We got this. We'll switch this over. We'll do this guy. I think this is the one.
Definitely what it says.
I don't know what that shit is. I'm not gonna go chase goofy interdimensional ape men. Come on.
Cruising with Stig. Crypto zoology segmento. Cruising with Stig. Crypto zoology segmento. Cruising with Stig. Crypto zoology segment. Yeah.
I skipped the whole cryptozoology phase.
Oh, for real?
Right
You
before
don't believe in monsters?
cryptocurrency.
I don't know what that shit is. I'm not gonna go chase goofy interdimensional ape men. Come on.
They're obviously interdimensional.
Come on, YOLO.
Dude, they're just the robots of the Greys.
Oh, well, I would skip the other way around.
Oh, you think the Greys are little robots of the Bigfoot?
Probably. Well, Bigfoots are probably projecting reptilians into our brains to make us fearful. They're probably our overlords.
I would totally believe that. They live in the Hollow Earth, controlling us from the underground. Totally.
I think we just solved the mystery. This whole planet is controlled by Bigfoot.
Yeah, and everyone on it is controlled by stupid stories about Hollow Earth and Bigfoot and E.T.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Just wait till my strange realities talk. Be waking folks up.
It's about how it's all fake, right? How it's all just nonsense.
It is all nonsense.
Man, I just
nothing in this snow globe but humans.
I mean, really,
No
and it could be just
way.
everything that we see around us, or something, just manifestations of our own mind, or just something that we project on the artificial reality. I don't.
On
There
the
are
four-dimensional immersive hologram sky, yes.
Mhm.
Other dimensional beings in this reality.
No, there aren't. Prove it.
Yeah, I really believe there are.
Name every dimensional being.
I can't.
Name one dimensional being.
I can't.
There you go.
They're
They're fake.
bug people. And then there's
thought
the
things were
Lego
about the
people.
Legos,
Come on,
yeah.
guys.
What if those
Come
aren't
on,
what if
Lego
those aren't
people.
interdimensional? What if those are from our dimension though? Like, what if they're here?
And
Like,
what, we just can't see them?
I think
The
the
bug people?
insectoids are
Well, I mean, unless your third eye
anthropomorphized,
opens or something.
individuated portions of the AI that run this construct.
So they're like the
I don't
agents.
believe that.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
I think they live
I don't
underground.
think it's AI.
I think
Well,
we're all
we
AI.
call it AI, but it's just higher intelligence, whatever.
Oh, okay. Well,
So like angels and stuff, demons.
Yeah, but those
demons, if you will. Perhaps demons are the answer.
demons, I think, are
way.
lower. I think demons are like 2-dimensional beings versus 3-dimensional. I actually think that demons, whatever they are the reason for the big push for transhumanism, so they can get vessels.
You would think that all trans people are demons.
No, transhumanism, not transsexualism.
So when we're okay. So they want us to go into these robot bodies and just like upload our consciousness so then they could take over our bodies after we upload our consciousness?
No. They just want the tech so they can jump into a body.
Oh, okay.
Without having to possess it. That's probably a hassle.
What if what if the only reason these things exist is because we think they exist? And if we just don't give any of them energy at all, it's not there.
Doesn't exist.
Then they won't affect your life.
Exactly.
It doesn't exist, folks.
Interesting. It doesn't exist, folks. The more I think about that, man, even just like with calling powerful people the elites, we shouldn't even call them elites anymore. Fuck that.
We should call them the dredges of society.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's what they are.
They're the elites.
Yeah, they're ranked up on this pedestal, but they should be just 6 feet under.
Dude, they're garbage. They've tricked us into thinking that they're powerful. That's the thing.
If you listen to
They've tricked us into giving us all these fucking conspiracy theories about fucking all this bullshit and all these powerful people controlling everything. And they've created the narrative for themselves.
We created that. We've created that. There's no.
Did we though?
There is no
we
they.
didn't.
Or did they put the idea into people to write books about it? Did they put the idea into people to post on the internet about it, get it all over the place, and then we just picked it up because they put it out there? It's the ether. It is the ether.
Were you guys paying attention to any of that? It was like a few weeks ago. There were a bunch of YouTubers that were like doing this like quote unquote expose on some kind of like. Somebody had discovered like one of the true power players, and it was this like attractive blonde girl.
Amazing Polly.
Is that who?
No, I don't know who it is.
Okay. Sounds like bullshit.
No, it was. I'm trying to find it. I remember seeing a post about it somewhere, but like they were like confirmed. This is one of the last people you'll ever see. Being, this is a real person who's, some kind of Rothschild.
Oh, it definitely
whatever.
wasn't Amazing Polly then.
No, it was.
Was it Angela Disney?
No, I'll you guys keep going. I'll find it eventually.
Well, it all sounds like bullshit. Whatever.
Oh, it totally was. Is the point? It's basically the point of that. It was basically a made up person. Moreover, like. People were discovering what actually was kind of interesting about it. It was not only a fake person, but there seemed like there was a concerted effort to make her into a real person, just to give her, like, either to test people's reactions to it existing, or like see who was talking about it and how they were talking about it. Because some people were finding like websites connected to this quote unquote person, and most of the photos were some of those like. What are those websites you can go onto that'll like let you use a machine learning looking human? Like it's not really a real person. It's just like an amalgam of a bunch of people.
Oh, like a deep fake?
Like a chatbot?
Yeah, like a deep more like a deep fake, not a chatbot. Like just an image of a person. So that you could use it on a website and it looked like a real human, but it really wasn't.
Yikes.
So it's like they went through the hassle of like making these websites to support these like random organizations that this woman was connected with. So like I said, it's either that, she's so she's so secret that they have all these fronts, or realistically it was all just a giant LARP, but like a kind of elaborate one.
No. I mean, really, that's what I feel 90% of YouTube is, just people LARPing. And man, speaking of just fear porn and crazy shit and people putting disinfo out, every single thing that I'm seeing about the coronavirus, like fear porn stuff about it, is coming out of like the Daily Mail and the Daily Star. Like every single article on people that I see people linking. So it's making me very skeptical of this. And the simple fact that
you know why
nobody seems concerned.
The fucking New York Times and WAPO charge if you find 3 articles or more. So we can't link all that shit because we can't look at the articles.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, it's not just in the chats. It's on Twitter and everywhere where I'm seeing people. Like, are they linking, like, because I haven't seen, is there like, because the fear porn articles are getting intense. Like, I mean, I don't know. Because there's something about, and then that whole code, like, I don't know if, where Trump was like, "Oh, there's nothing to worry about. Like, it's not going to
Yeah,
affect
he was
America."
in India.
Like,
No, we got it covered.
Like,
Yeah, it's
I
going
almost feel
away.
like they know some shit that we don't know. We're like, it's
right?
not gonna fuck with us. Like,
Exactly.
it's weird. This is a very weird thing because every single other one, like SARS, Ebola, we lost our shit when somebody with Ebola came into America. There was like everybody was losing
we
their
didn't.
shit. Well, no, we did. Exactly, the media did exactly. But like with this, it's like nobody's losing their shit. They're like, yeah, it's all over
Which
there.
makes me think that there is something to it.
Is that why? Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
They see. That's what I was trying to wonder. Is this some kind of reverse psychology shit, where because they're not saying anything about it, where like every single other one they've just spun out of control.
It's not 24/7 like it would be, like MH370 24/7.
Yeah.
Why isn't the coronavirus on 24/7?
Yeah, it's very it's kind of weird.
They did a little bit of it today before the show. I saw like Tucker. He talked a little bit about it. But yeah, my wife today finally was like, "Man, you seen all this stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "It's gonna die out. It's a winter-born virus."
Honestly, I think it is, dude. Like once it gets warm, I think it's gonna be just. I think it's gonna be just like SARS and just disappear.
Yeah.
Like,
but she's like, "Well, that's weird though," because she teaches kids in China English via internet. So,
well, I heard
obviously
something.
She flies over there every night on our private jet. And
Yeah. She goes up the cruise jet. Yeah, she gets on the cruise jet
Yeah.
and takes off over there.
Totally.
Definitely.
I found that lady. Her name is Somerset Belanoff. Is the name of this. She's she's called the Witch of Glamis Castle.
Yeah, that's all fake.
And she's high level Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to this coronavirus stuff.
But I wanted to also mention.
Just reminded me something. I heard someone talking about MH370 about how those people were hijacked and taken for like experimentation, and the same thing with a bunch of people from 9/11. That's why there were no remains.
I mean, that's
interesting.
Wuhan is the 9/11 virus.
That's interesting, but there's literally like how do you even verify something? Or how do you even come up with a theory like that? What do they have? Like, do they? I don't understand.
They have alien contacts. That's what they have.
So they're getting it from their guides and their downloads. Is that what you're
That's right.
Okay, well, I believe that. I mean, if you give me something like that, I can grab onto that.
But that's to me, that's just government broadcasting that shit into their heads.
Exactly.
Yeah, God.
Basically, when I say government, I mean the CIA.
Yeah, the voice of God.
Right, exactly.
Just blasting right
You know
into your
what was
fucking
crazy?
mind.
From now
there's a
on,
couple
that's what
things
it
that
is. Government equals CIA.
I gotta write this down.
Yeah, basically, it's totally true.
Clown World. Good night, Mellowhorus.
Good night,
Love you.
bro.
Hi, guys.
What a nice boy. He's such a
Sweet
good boy.
dreams. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's what we say every night.
Every night, you guys have your little house on your little house on the prairie moment. You guys all scream to each other.
Every night we do.
Well,
So wait, Katy Perry's not the Illuminati queen?
She might be. She's like a she's
No, Madonna is.
Not anymore.
Madonna always has been.
No. When she fell off the stage, she lost it.
Really?
According to Tim Refat.
Oh God, that dude. He's fucking nutter.
You think?
Sorry.
So one
Just
of
a tad.
is
His narcissism drives me crazy. If he was a little bit more laid,
His dramatic pauses drive me crazy.
Not, yeah. Well, I have to listen to him on 1.5.
So apparently, the Somerset Belanoff owns a restaurant in the LA area that lies beneath an old mental institution that purveys the finest human flesh. So they are flesh human.
Are those the people that
restaurant.
have that on the menu?
Now,
Like
how do
human
you?
flesh?
Who goes around judging what the finest human flesh is? Like, is there a
The
tester?
elites do.
There's a
Dude, I
you're
got a
gonna
bunch of
trust?
extra skin I could give him.
Joe Biden does.
Okay,
True.
all
Joe
right.
Biden.
Yeah.
Like, what are
Thanks,
those guys?
Mello.
What are those guys that taste the wine, sommeliers or something? Is there like one of those for the flesh, where they just taste flesh? They just swish it around their
Vampires.
mouth.
Flechier.
Wasn't that what what's her face does?
Night Adam.
Abramovich.
Yeah.
Abramovich and her spirit
Yeah.
cooking. Yeah.
I don't like.
I don't know.
That's the one I was gonna say.
James,
would be the one.
Poo.
Dude, James, do you remember we did a story? Like we talked about Abramovich. I think it was like
oh my god,
it was a super early episode. We went into like this long segment about her spirit cooking and like how she did this whole art segment where like she had people like come into a room and like try to like see like what the extent they would do to like rape her or murder her or something.
It
like
was
this crazy shit. We covered like that's some weird shit. Like it's
she was definitely into weird shit. And
sure.
that I had one thing I want to add to that Corona thing with my wife, because so she teaches these kids over there, and some of them are out of schools. Like they have some schools shut down, some aren't. Like she talks to these kids, and she'll get weird information sometimes. The younger they are, the harder they are to talk to, which makes sense. You're learning the language. So, but she has a couple older kids she teaches, like 13 and 12. Like they can actually kind of, hang on the conversation with her. So like they're talking and like, yeah, our school shut down. But then he was like, yeah, but I'm going to the movies. So like, yeah, they'll shut a school down, but they're allowed to go
the movie
to
theater
a movie
open?
theater, dude. Yeah, like that's crazy.
What?
So like, yeah, but they're doing teaching from home and stuff like that. And if you go to the CDC site with the whole scare that they came out with today, saying about for it coming to the U.S., like you'll get like this weird, like it sounds just like a school closing line, like doom and gloom. It's like really creepy. I wish my laptop or my tablet was faster. I'd pull all this stuff up and have it running, but it's just too slow to do that stuff on the fly. But like, but she does teach. One of the kids is in southern China where it was like 80 degrees, so that kind of threw me off too. So I'm like, like, well, if it's warmer there and their schools are closed, so that that kind of, I'm like, I wonder how it spreads and how it doesn't spread.
Dude, this is like a fucked up one where I think I heard something. I think I was listening to a Mysterious Universe today where they were talking about how with SARS, what happened with SARS is you would get infected and like it would get you real quick, and like the death rate happened pretty quick with that. Like with this one, it takes like 14 days. You could sit on it for
what was
like
it, Jerry?
weeks.
You were saying it was like you don't even get a symptom or something.
No, you don't get a symptom for 2
right?
weeks. Yeah, and then you're spreading it that entire time. So it's like but it's the flu, man.
It sounds like bullshit to me.
Thank you, Suzanne.
I know, and that's
Medical
what I want
martial law.
It really is.
Come on.
It's
Dude,
just
that's what it is. They want to lock
all these fucktards want us to be in martial law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
MAGA.
Wait, when's the last time that you heard of any disease so where you didn't have any symptoms whatsoever for 2 weeks and then you just dropped dead?
Crazy. Yeah.
Like that doesn't exist.
Nothing. No, it's bullshit. And a dry cough. Pneumonia has a wet cock. Sorry, pneumonia
did you
does
say
not have a dry cock.
A dry cock and a wet cock? Is that what you just said, Suzanne?
Yeah.
No dry cocks, no wet cocks.
Okay. Makes sense. Oh man.
No dry coughs.
And it only makes common sense.
Yeah, dry coughs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trump, I mean, he already fucking said it. It's going away.
Oh yeah, he said it, so it's gonna happen.
Like,
yeah,
honestly,
then everyone's like, don't believe that guy.
He's so reactionary. He's so reactionary. Like, if there was a problem, he would be locking the borders down, locking travel down. Like, it would just. See you later, Flavortown.
I don't know. I don't. A little bit worried.
Yeah.
Sort of in a way, but not in a way. Like, am I out buying waters? No,
someone
not
posted.
yet.
Who posted the article earlier? Like, we're running out of masks and shit. I saw that shit on the bottom. They were running on TV also. That they meant not have enough masks in the United States, like those surgical masks that people are wearing everywhere, which doesn't do shit.
All right. All I gotta say,
bother wearing
according to the CDC, in America, there's 61,000 deaths annually because of the flu.
Right.
People just need to chill out.
Bullshit number. Just so you know.
Everything's bullshit.
Anyway.
Now, what's the real number? Tell me the real number then.
All right. Well, I read today that it was like 8,600
deaths from the flu.
Well, maybe that was this year.
1,300.
It was.
Yeah, there's been 8,000 deaths. No, I'm looking at this right now.
25,000.
So far this year, there's been 8,000 plus deaths of the flu.
All right, that's
so far this year.
Okay. I don't know about that. But okay, that sounds more like it.
But honestly, they're all like all the. Another thing they're saying about this coronavirus is it could affect completely healthy people, which I don't buy that too, because that's a lot of deaths. It's like old people, young people.
The young people are not being affected.
Yeah.
So how is that
fishy.
possible?
There's fuckery all about this.
Of course.
There's just so much fuckery going on.
And you don't have a dry cough with pneumonia. I'm sorry,
No.
I had pneummonia. It knocked me on my ass. I was in bed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you get liquid in your lungs.
I had pneummonia. It stopped my heart and my kidneys.
Jerry almost died.
Yeah,
from pneumonia.
Jared, you could have been like the coronavirus A patient.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of what you
zero.
A patient zero. Maybe, but we don't know.
Pneumonia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. I think a lot of it is BS.
It will die off for sure.
How's everyone bailing on the show? What the fuck?
Well, everyone's got things to do, I guess.
Well, that's it. I'm out of here. Later.
Jerry's not
I don't think they like me very much.
This is the nature of Cruz Mistake. We start off. It's an ebb and flow.
Truly has no clue. They don't know what they're doing.
One thing I know for sure.
I wanted to address, you were talking about how Trump's like, it's no big deal. We got it covered.
Right.
I don't know if that's true, especially with the CDC coming out today saying, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It could have just been
like in a conversation, he might have said like, or I don't remember how he put it, but the White House was
in
talking
India
today about it. Yeah.
Did you see all the shit? The dude had this stadium filled with fucking Indians.
Oh my God.
Watching him and cheering him.
He had to feel like a champ.
Dude, they played Macho Man when he came. It was huge.
It was the world's largest cricket stadium.
Wait,
oh my God. World's largest.
And the only thing the U.S. press said about it was CNN wrote a story that some source said, I've never seen him eat a vegetable.
I was going to say, yeah.
Wow.
He's going to have a hard time
and there's
no steak in fucking India.
Dude, that was funny too, because on the crawler, it was weird on Fox. I saw that something related to the food thing was they were running a crawler talking about eating pizza, red meat, snacks, like anything unhealthy basically will lower your sperm count. No fucking shit.
He cares. He's 74 years old.
And they were running that just on the crawler on the bottom. I was like, why is that even on here? It was
I just put the story.
60 by 68 million sperm cells or something. I don't know.
What does? Steak?
Eating bad food. Which I don't know. Yeah, it does affect. If you eat shitty food,
I don't care. I got a vasectomy. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
My sperms are dead, and I don't have any.
And I don't know. Yeah, my sperm count was always off the charts.
Apparently, you're getting your wife pregnant.
I eat like garbage, dude. Yeah, it's like.
My second daughter, I swear, I came on my wife's leg, and she got pregnant.
CDC, the American people should prepare for the possibilities that their lives may be disrupted because of coronavirus.
I went shopping today. I prepped.
People may have to stay home from work. Schools and daycares may close, and people should make plans for how to handle that.
Do you think people are going to cry about that? No.
Fuck
they're
that?
going to be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Get to stay home. Woo-hoo.
You got to think about telecommuting and childcare plans. Yeah.
No way, I'm going out to Philly in a month. None of this shit's happening.
Of course it's not happening.
Never get on that plane, dude.
Oh, it's going to be fine. It doesn't exist, folks.
If air travel's not all grounded.
It won't be.
I can't see that happening.
No way, man.
So a lot going on with the CDC briefing. We're told to expect community-like spread of coronavirus, much like what's happening in South Korea and Italy. Schools may need to close. Mass public gatherings may need to be modified, postponed, or canceled.
Maybe in big cities.
I could imagine, in a big city. Yeah, well, I mean, what else are you going to do? Yeah, it's like, so just use your head, man. I don't know.
If you live in a big city, just be prepared,
and which I do, and I'm always around people all the time. It's different people all day.
Buy lots of baby wipes.
Stores all the time. I'm in Home Depot like 3 times a day. It's like I'm always around people, man.
Well, you might be immune then.
I might be, dude. Yeah, I hope so.
I went to Kroger tonight and I was fake sneezing all over the place.
Oh, that's awesome.
At you. Oh.
I was watching Tucker for a minute. He was talking about some whatever national leader in a different country up on TV on the mic talking. Yeah, we're good to go here, and he's like passing out.
Oh, that was the Iranian health minister.
Yeah. He coughs on the reporter. The woman. The
dude, he's all sweating and wiping himself down.
He was sweating. You got a fever there, or what's going on?
You know what's gonna be funny is if like some Hollywood stars start dropping.
Ooh.
Well, you know what's gonna happen?
That would be awesome.
What if they're filming these videos in these?
What's gonna happen? Is this gonna cause like global economic collapse? It's like we're not gonna die.
The whole point of it.
Called that like a month ago.
Yes, 100%.
And this is a way they're gonna try to take out Trump is because it's gonna crush the stock market.
I'll tell you,
blame it on Trump.
It's not. Did it go down today?
Oh my God! 2 days in a row, it plummeted, dude.
Yeah, dude, isn't the Dow getting crushed right now?
Getting crushed.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to shoot Trump out of a rocket or something? I saw some
I
kind of
think
tweet.
So. Yeah.
To prove that the Earth is flat. Yeah,
right.
Pretty much.
Out of a trebuchet, not a rocket.
Bay.
He's getting in the cruiser mistake trebuchet, and he's going for a ride.
Did you say something about the arts and fashion jingle?
I'm gonna make a special. What do you?
got this.
A special addition to my trebuchet jump is I'm gonna make it a sidecar, and Trump's riding with me.
Hell yeah, get it, James.
Actually, I'm gonna let him ride the big one. And I'm riding the
Emperor is my
sidecar.
co-pilot.
Yeah, the Emperor is my co-pilot.
Emperor.
Oh God, Emperor.
There we go.
Art and fashion segment. Art and fashion. Cruising with steak passion. Certified clip-wall jingle. I'm talking Mona Lisa wearing bell-bottoms and Picasso wearing jingle jeans and Jerry's t-shirt mail. Fails paintings for sale. James Cruz doodling on a computer. And Grimstakes meet art for his sweetheart. Art and fashion segments. Art and fashion jingle.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I'm posting some stuff in the chat right now of some arts and of a nice new fashion trend going around.
Dude, inflatable trousers?
Oh, yeah. How about these, dude? Yeah, this
Those are
Hare
pretty
Krishna
sick.
collection.
Dude, those are like super hammer pants.
Dude, these are like the carbon fiber hammer pants.
Yeah.
These are inflatable trousers by Hare Krishnan.
Is this even a thing anymore? Like, is
I hope so.
fashion like?
I don't know.
How's fashion even still a thing? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah,
they're basically just flinging garbage on people now and making them walk down a runway. Like, when's this just gonna die? When's all this just gonna die?
Oh, these are so cool.
Are they actually inflated?
Yeah,
do they blow them up?
Yeah. So they're like these
they're inflatable
type of inflatable pants. You can shape them in different like.
Dude, those make me so mad.
They're so.
It
weird.
looks like
I posted that on Twitter today.
Oh, you saw it too? Yeah. Okay, that's how I saw it.
That's where you saw it from me.
I saw it before you, unless we saw it at the same time.
Why?
I didn't know you saw it.
James has his finger on the pulse of everything. He's tapped.
Jerry's
into
got his tweet game's on fire lately, dude. He's a machine. But
I only tweet when I'm on the shitter.
There you go. Yeah. Well, then your shit game's on in fuego right now.
In fuego, he says.
On in
fuego.
Spanish listeners.
See.
Can I just say, Bill and I are not in any jingles?
Oh man, Felix.
Well, Felix hasn't made a jingle in like 3 years, so totally. I mean,
we need
Suzanne,
some.
You got your own drops though.
Yeah, we got.
Get the juice drop.
Oh, Failed and I made a jingle for Grimerica though.
There's jingles used to get made
pretty
quick.
Chemtrail.
Chemtrails.
I love chemtrails.
Man, I wish I had that. I don't know. Somewhere it's around. Shoot, that was always a cool one.
I love chemtrails.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was always fun.
Hell yeah.
I had another thing I was gonna talk about.
It's your birthday, James. You talk about whatever you want. You go nuts.
Oh yeah, okay. No, it was all on the lines of fashion. It has to do with black coats, black jackets, Men in Black. The Men in Black, in which I watched this last episode of Project Blue Book, and it was about the Men in Black. And it was weird how they perceived throughout the show so far. This is like of season 2. The men there are these Men in Black that you see, like he'll get inside info from, and he gave him some more inside info actually to get an alien artifact off of a ship. So that a guy that was a Men in Black guy led him to find, and so he felt like maybe he should trust this guy. He doesn't know what to do. I'm talking about Hynek, Dr. Hynek or whatever, in the show. So, but the way they perceived the Men in Black in this show was like just a bunch of crazy ex-CIA or CIA guys that that were involved in MK Ultra, and they knew shit and they had powers. Basically, they were like gifted people.
So they co-opted.
And they went out. Yeah, they co-opted together, and they went out on their own, and they were like. They were doing shit next level, dude. It was crazy. Like it was, but like in a weird way. But they also portrayed them as like homeless people, like they were like lost and like weirdo people. Like it was just, I don't know, like just the mystique of it all, or they're trying to portray them as just normal people, but meanwhile they have these power. Like this guy he had real good precog powers. Like they were doing remote viewing in some of the episodes. It was pretty crazy stuff. Was pretty cool. So that was my Men in Black arts and fashion balloon pants segment.
Oh yeah.
Hammer time. Yeah. Can't touch this.
MK Ultra. Can't touch this.
Yeah, it was like MK Ultra. There was they were doing that in the show for sure. Man, I'm excited for Thursday. I think the new season of Altered Carbon comes out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, and I don't think that Joel McHale, I don't think it's him this time, because you can put your stack in anybody. So like I think the story goes on through somebody else.
Anthony Mackie, the guy who played Winter Soldier, or Falcon.
The
black dude.
Bucky?
No, the other dude, the black dude.
The black dude? Really?
Yeah.
And Winter Soldier.
No, Falcon, not Winter Soldier.
Falcon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and he was supposed to be the new Captain America, right?
He is a new Captain America.
Yeah, and they're doing
Winter Soldier
on Disney, right?
Yeah, it's called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's a TV show.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
What timing, dude? This dude's been hot off the presses for all these Marvel things and right into these shows. Wow.
Yeah. Did you see the Black Mirror with him where he's fucking his buddy in the VR?
No.
I did.
Yikes.
It's disturbing and weird, but good.
That sounds crazy, dude. I've watched a couple things. I've been watching some anime. I watched that thing last night. That was pretty cool. I think I've been watching some series on Netflix. I started The Pharmacist on Netflix.
That's really good.
Yeah, I can't wait to like get into the. I mean, I'm still going through the first episode, which is kind of like the backstory of everything, and this is basically a pharmacist taking on Big Pharma, and which is a true story, but they do a lot of cool like reenactment shots and stuff in it to kind of go along with that. I don't know. Explains the story more, I guess. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. That looks fairly interesting.
It's a really good show.
Yeah. Man, there was.
I watched The Girl on the Third Floor.
Oh.
Yeah, I would skip it.
No, I don't think I saw that.
Acting was terrible.
Is that Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach Hawkins, who just brought up how McFarlane Toys is making Warhammer 40k figures, which is pretty sick. Because I don't know if anybody read Spawn or bought any of McFarlane's toys back in like forever. I mean, he's just the best toys, the best highest quality shit. It's good.
Oh shit! I had an article pulled up when we were doing the cryptid thing, and I forgot to mention.
You got some monsters?
It's just another. It's titled. Let's see. It's called Bigfoot, Grassman, Frogman. Ohio doing pretty well monster wise. So yeah, we have all these crazy.
What's Grassman, James?
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Okay, thank you.
It's crazy. So it's all the cool monsters live in Ohio. A recent sighting of Grassman in eastern Ohio showed a glimpse of the cryptozoology, all of yeah.
You got
Ohio.
You got it.
A recent sighting of the Grassman in northeastern Ohio showed up a glimpse of the cryptozoology has to offer. But Grassman is just Bigfoot. Pretty pedestrian among legendary animals. I never heard of the Grassman.
Basic bitch crypto stuff.
Yeah. The far odder creatures that lurk in Buckeye lore. Here are some of Ohio's western.
Otters?
Otter.
Oh, otter. Like more odd. Okay, I'm with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like little otters because I want to get a pet otter so bad. I've been like, there's been a ton of otter videos that have been just getting dumped into my Twitter feed. I don't know who's retweeting them or who's liking them, but they're showing up, and I'm like, fucking otters, man.
Is that your spirit animal?
Dude, it might be.
I think they are.
I'm feeling a real strong connection to those otters.
He reminds me of an otter.
We need to get like somebody to find like an albino, like a hairless otter.
They're
like,
always
it's got to be
happy.
like freaky looking.
just fucking love.
Like when you
those
see an owl like with no feathers and stuff, you're like, oh my god. But anyway, so here's another one. So some of Ohio's weirder monsters. We have there's one here another one that I've never heard of. It's called the Loveland Frogman. So when you're riding on the Loveland bike trail, be careful of the large bipedal frog. Stories of an amphibious humanoid in the Loveland area have circulated since 1955. That year, a businessman claimed to see 3 of these creatures on the bank of the Little Miami River. He said the creature left a scent of almonds and alfalfa. What is alfalfa?
Alfalfa?
It's like a flower, doesn't?
Yeah, it's what you feed horses.
Oh.
There is a smell, a certain smell to it. You
Smells
can
like
tell.
a barn.
It doesn't smell like straw.
No. Okay.
Or hay. It smells like alfalfa.
So 2 Loveland police officers said they saw the creature in 1972. So like 20 some years later. One claimed to have shot the creature on a bridge near Riverside Drive on St. Patrick's Day that year. Uh-oh. And then he shot one, dude.
I'm just looking at pictures of otters.
Shot a little guy on St. Patty's Day. Anyway,
I bet no beer was involved.
Yeah,
No, none at all.
The creature got away, but the legend proceeded. It spawned a musical that debuted in 2014 in Cincinnati Fringe. Oh man, the Frogman resurfaced in 2016, more than 40 years of the last sighting. 2 people were playing Pokemon Go between Loveland Madeira Road and Lake Isabella, where they spotted the large frog and snapped a pic of it. The creature stood up on its hind legs. The sighting, however, may have killed the legend. Shortly after news broke, one of the police officers who shot the creature in 1972 called the reporter at the local news station WCPO. He claimed it was a hoax. It was all a hoax. The frogman was shot. The frogman was shot. In fact, an iguana without a tail, which is still pretty freaky looking. So he actually shot something and it was an iguana. Oh man. And then I think I told this a long time ago, but the melon heads, which is a pretty famous, I think Leonidas might know about them because he knows all like crazy, cool, like freaky lore about things like that. Melonheads are in Cleveland here. So people in Cleveland in the suburbs of Kirtland, Ohio, which is a little west from where I grew up. That's closer to where I grew up. Have told stories of generations of human-like creatures with large heads. They call them melonheads, and don't blame the government from unleashing them on Northern Ohio. I don't know what. Oh, and they blame them. Not that they don't blame them. They call them melonheads and blame the government from. Wow. Legend states that melonheads were human test subjects of the federal government. The tests went awry and caused their heads to swell to a massive size, according to the book Weird Ohio. Eventually, or evidently, if you have a bunch of people with comically large heads you want to hide, you ship them to woods near Cleveland. Various legends amongst those and mysterious Dr. Crow and Dr. AKA Dr. Melonhead, who tended to the melonheads. Oh yeah, so he had like a caretaker. These melonheads, they all lived like out in the middle of the woods. That was like the big thing about it. The sightings of the melonheads and their thirst for blood persist to these days. Yeah, so watch out for them dudes. Water babies, I guess, something like that. Maybe.
Water babies.
Yeah. Mothman, we all know them. So that's some of my cryptid stories. Yay!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it, James.
$1.3 trillion.
Yep. Send it.
Dude, there's just these pictures of this fucking.
Oh no, I haven't been in the chats. What's happening?
Cats and otters.
I'm
all
over the place.
Cats and otters,
man.
Yeah,
That's all that's going on.
I hope there's a naked otter in there. There better
be.
I'm coming back.
Oh, man. It's wholesome. We're doing wholesome otters.
That's wholesome. Okay.
We're doing wholesome otters.
Yeah, here, I'll show you this pic of this.
Hell yeah, let's just share pictures in the chats.
I'm gonna for the podcast, this audio podcast. I'm gonna send this.
I'm sincere
picture
about
to you
that.
guys.
I mean it.
Yeah.
You want good content? Subscribe to the Patreon.
The better content's on there.
$5 a
I
month.
promise. I promise.
It's like, come on. What do those people say? It's a cup of coffee a month. Just look us up.
It's a cup of coffee. Hey.
There you go. Yeah, it's 1 days of Starbucks.
Yeah, just throw a fucking macchiato in my face once a month.
That's right.
That's all I want.
Dude, those little otter arms have to be kind of strong.
Buy me coffee.
Oh, dude, you know they're so strong.
They break, what is it, oysters or some shit over their tummy tum? What do they do?
Tummy tum?
They lay on their back and then they smash crap on their...
I don't know what about tummy tum, but that's gonna be an ISO of Bill saying tummy tum.
Tummy tum. Tummy tum.
I gotta isolate that at some point. Oh man, what kind of show title are we gonna do for this? We're about to get to the end of it.
Coronavirus edition number 4.
No, we can't do that. Though we could just be very easy like that. Coronavirus edition number 4. Just just be real lazy.
Clickbait coronavirus talk.
Yes, clickbait. 5G Corona.
No, James Cruz, our national treasure's birthday.
There it is. Boom.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, James Cruz.
What was it that
Happy birthday,
there you go.
James.
Happy birthday, James.
I know it falls on a show day. That's awesome, man.
I know, man.
I woke up this morning. My wife said happy birthday. I'm like, oh, dude, and it's a show day.
Show day birthday.
Yeah.
My wife reminded me it was my birthday.
Basically, I remember. Didn't even know. Last night it hit me. Yeah, because usually my birthday falls on like a Friday or Saturday, something weird like that. Just randomly early in the week. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, Tim Steak, I agree with you. The only vaccine anybody should ever get is the cootie shot. The circle, dot, baby. give me that. That's the only vaccine I'm on board with.
Yeah,
you're not getting autism from that.
Here's a picture of the Loveland Frogman.
That's a good Frogman pic.
Yeah, it's crazy looking.
For those of you listening on the podcast, if you were in the Discord chats, you'd see.
I told you I was going to fucking do it. Yeah.
You said he was going to do it, and he did it.
I did it.
Dude, it's still snowing outside.
Oh, geez, you got snow?
It's been snowing since like 2 o'clock. But it's like this pussy little bitch snow. That's not doing anything.
Oh, dude, I found a free skateboard
outside. Bill, it's snowing by you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Probably.
it's the kind of snow that's going to freeze overnight and everything's going to be ice.
Dude, it's not gonna freeze. It's not gonna get that cold. We're good. We got this.
It's not gonna get that.
Don't be
cold.
crazy. Maybe in fucking crazy Buttigieg land over in South Bend.
Yeah.
Where he's just fucking denying his gayness and making Chasten feel like shit. I think we should start a GoFundMe for Chasten. I feel bad for him. I think he's in an abusive relationship and he needs to be rescued.
Oh, really?
He's probably the one that started the rat face meme, too.
Dude, he probably did. And on that, Jerry, who you got on Max Mente tomorrow night? He's there.
Jerry.
He's there. He's there.
No,
he's muted. No, something's still not working. His mic's muted. The button on your mic. No,
That is a nation.
no, you're good.
no.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Don't-
Yeah. Speak.
I'm goofing around with I'm trying to record. Never mind. Tonight we have a dude named Craig Williams, who's, I think he's like a shaman dude.
Ooh, a shaman dude.
But we don't know.
But we don't know. I honestly forget. He's into Vedic stuff.
Oh,
He's an
okay.
ordained Gnostic bishop and a highly empowered adept of esoteric Voodoo.
Sounds like he's gonna have a lot to say.
Udon.
So he's moved beyond conservative views of Vedic studies, evolving a radically unique system of esoteric Hinduism and left-hand Tantra.
Tantra.
Yeah.
Right on.
So that should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting show.
Yeah. And I need people for next month. So if you have a suggestion, please let me know.
Oh, okay.
People for next month.
For Nox Mente?
Yeah.
Oh man.
If only we knew somebody.
What about that? What's her name? Dulcina? Is that her name?
I do not know who that
No,
is.
Marina something or other.
Marina Jacoby?
Yeah.
Hey, she'd be dope. Yeah, she'd be really good into it. Yeah.
Somebody drop me her email.
Oh yeah, I can get it to you.
Because I had like two.
I got a hold of her via Facebook Messenger. So
I hate doing that. But
I know,
will.
me too.
I will.
But it's how I got all those interviews
Jerry,
earlier,
a lot of
man.
people just like Facebook
Yeah.
Messenger.
It's
I had,
crazy. I
had-
hate it, but I used it for a while for sure. Yeah.
Because I talked to Jessa Reed, right? And
Yeah.
this other guy, internet chef named Adam Ragusia, who both said they would do it and then ghosted me after that. So
Man.
that was
Maybe they went on vacation.
that was my March lineup, and now it's like fuck. Joseph P. Farrell bailed on me.
Oh, really?
Man.
Why?
He's busy.
Yeah.
Writing
So
about
he's-
20 more books.
Yeah, exactly. Probably, hopefully in April. So we're gonna have Randy Moggins on for the Obelisk next month, talking about his
nice.
eye of the needle stuff. That's pretty interesting.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna harp on Knowles. Get Chris Knowles in here.
Yeah, that'll be pretty awesome.
Now that I bought his book and he knows it, maybe he'll come on the show.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna read it, but
But you got it. It's there.
Readings for
it's
losers.
there for references and just in case.
Readings for losers.
Oh shit. Well, I think that'll do it, guys. James, you got some final thoughts?
I want just one thing. I posted. Okay, here's another cool thing for the listeners. I put this cool picture. This story is actually kind of crazy. So I was at work yesterday, and we had to have some hardcore plumbers come over and dig out a trench in the front of the building to access a busted up pipe or something. We had to figure it out. So, but anyway, while I was standing out there, I look over, and on the side of the road, in front of the car, I'm just sitting on the curb, is this skateboard, dude, a super, a good, fairly new, pro board. I mean, a deck and everything, but it's like $100. So it's just chilling on the side of the road. I'm like, I'm fucking taking that. So I went and grabbed it and picked it up, and so I bring it home because my kids skate and stuff. So anyway, so I bring it home, and I'm picking it up. I look at it, and as I look even closer, on the nose of the board, there's a signature with a smiley face that says Grady on it. And those who know, well, if you don't know, my son, his name is Grady. Like, how fucked up is that?
It's such a trip.
How dope is that? How crazy is that? Yeah.
Man, and there's
Did
some
you give
other,
it to Grady?
Yeah, he's got it. Here.
There's some other kid named Grady in Cleveland right now that's looking for his deck.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I got your board if you want.
Dude, there was like this board just sitting in front of this dude's house, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" It's just chilling
this was on a busy ass street, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Basically, probably somebody was putting stuff in their trunk and fucking forgot to pick it up and put it in their car.
Yeah.
Or they like some. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue.
That's a crazy synchro though. Just
pretty crazy.
An early birthday present.
That was the main part of it. Yeah, that the signature was on there. And that's my kid's name, which is crazy. So
nuts, man.
I love it.
I wanted to say that, but out of a crazy story. Yeah. So there you go. And with that, thanks everybody for the well wishes and happy birthdays and
happy birthday, James.
Yeah,
Cruz.
man. 42.
Wow, we love
42,
you,
man.
James.
42, tons
You're
of
a
love.
national
Thanks,
treasure.
guys.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's been a fun ride for sure.
Fuck yeah. Plenty more rides to go. That's all we're doing, man. We're just
it's only
cruising.
getting better. Yeah, it's getting just ridiculous time coming up. I can tell you that
Fuck
much.
yeah.
You all get to come with me.
Patreon.com/cruisewithsteak.
Hey man, yeah, check this out, dude. There's some fun stuff on there. It's gonna get real fun. I swear to God. Don't worry.
Yeah, there is some fun stuff.
We've been throwing stuff on it, so go check it out. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So other than that, yeah, thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks Suzanne.
Thanks for
Bill.
everybody. Yeah.
Everybody else who was here tonight.
Thank you, guys.
You guys are
See
great.
you next time.
Felix, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Felix. He'll be back.
He was sick last week. And
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay now.
he's
I
good.
think
He's
fine.
fine.
He's good to go. No Wuhan for him either.
It's coronavirus.
Good.
Yeah, he came up and he chopped that shit in half. Get out.
Right. Karate chopped it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
He pulled a sick riff on the guitar.
Wait, hold up. Did Tim Steak
happened?
send an email in? He just said something because I did read. I thought I read an email from Tim Steak. I could have swore I did. Do you read it?
Let's read it.
I don't know. I'm checking my Gmail right now. I'm checking the chats. Heck yeah, he did.
Oh.
But I'll edit it.
Okay.
Heck yeah, it says happy birthday, James Cruz. 42 spanks and your ass will be mud. There it
Dude,
is.
it totally will. Dude, it's a mud flood. It'll be a mud flood.
Hell yeah.
The original mud flood.
Yeah, that'd be, thanks, man. That's awesome.
The last minute fucking birthday hate mails.
Yeah, I love it.
That'll wrap it up though. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week. Watch My Hero Academia. Shonen Dump. My Hero Academia.
Yeah, watch along with us.
CruzWithSteak.com/Patreon.
It's like 3 seasons.
Nox Mente. Check out Nox Mente.
Everybody will quarantine, so we'll all be listening.
Yes. Yeah, we have plenty of time to watch anime.
Fuck yeah. All right. Good night. Goodbye.
Thank you, Internet.
Love ya.
Think if I sit here long enough, fixed to this green, brown, blue spot on Earth, approximately 2,000 years. Ain't no Domini, my hot drink would turn cold, my hot drink would turn cold, my hot drink would turn cold. Dream sequence, dream sequence, dream sequence. She'd eventually roll by on her bicycle, on her bicycle, on her bicycle. That's getting all green, brown, blue, green, brown, blue, green, brown, blue. Camouflage chameleon, baby. Woke up this morning, feeling around for my shoes. Think if I hired a million monkeys and let them mash away on some typewriters, they'd eventually write all of Shakespeare's sonnets. Maybe then you'd love me, maybe then you'd love me. Me and my monkey, get funky. Go and get funky now. Get funky, get funky. Dream sequence, dream sequence, dream sequence. You'd eventually roll by on your bicycle, on your bicycle, on your bicycle. hear songbirds chirping. Woke up this morning, feeling around for my shoes. I love you up to the sky, 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 I love you up to the sky. Dream sequence, as you were counting sheep, I rolled by on some comic relief. I rolled by on a tricycle, on a tricycle, on a tricycle. Let's get milk and honey, milk and honey, milk and honey. To be or not to be, that is the question, baby. Woke up this morning and all my blues was dead and gone.